Welcome to episode 2 of College Drop-Ins with a K.
Sir, because
We
the
got
C was
all-
taken.
Let's go.
We got special guests, Sunny and Aki, and we got returning Kevin, Kareem, yours truly, Ishwar.
Yes, sir.
Gang.
And so today we're going to take a different step with our podcast, and we're going to go over some conspiracy theories. And so, Kevin, would you like to start us off with our first conspiracy
I
theory?
would, absolutely. This one is a huge part of my life.
Yeah. It's on your car,
It
right?
is on my car.
Yep,
It is.
yep.
Birds aren't real.
Birds aren't real.
Okay. Well.
Heavy topic. Why do you think?
Yeah. Why do you think that?
So
Wait, does anyone agree with them first?
I think some aren't real. Like, there's
I
definitely
don't
government implemented ones, but there's ones in nature. Like, come on, there's gotta be something in nature.
It's the theory is that birds are government drones used to spy on citizens. That's the theory.
Right.
all
And,
of
but-
them.
Right.
Yeah.
All of them.
All
all
of
of
them.
them.
All
Yes.
of them.
Every single one.
Every single one.
We've
So-
heard pigeons aren't real either. So like,
Pigeons.
you think
Oh,
it's
yeah,
just
they're
like
NPCs.
species,
Those
like
are
what you
NPCs.
said?
There's no
They're
way
straight
pigeons are real.
NPCs.
Yeah.
They just be doing shit.
This is just auto-generated. Like
Yeah.
So like when they die, what happens? Like all the wires and stuff on the inside. They're just
Birds?
like
you know the USPS.
Yeah.
Why do you think USPS is still a thing?
Oh my God.
USPS goes around and collects the dead birds.
really?
Yeah.
Like at night.
So USPS isn't a shipping company.
No. Why do you think it takes them like 25 days to ship your things?
That's facts, dude.
Oh, cause they have dead birds in the
Yeah.
bag, or birds in the bag.
Bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's such cap, bro. That's such cap.
You're telling me they're going around and collecting birds?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's USPS.
Oh my God.
100%.
Oh, USPS. I was thinking Yeah,
No,
USPS is big,
USPS,
bro.
USPS.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. No, but like, yeah. Why do they take so long?
It's just for United
They're
States.
just a bad company.
Postal service.
No, it's not a
Pigeon.
company. It's government.
Pigeon service.
Pigeons.
He's onto something. Man.
Wait, the thing looks like a bird too. It's like a falcon
does.
thing. What?
The-
Yeah.
the-
Wait, no,
the
I think
USPS
that's
logo.
the
It's literally a bird.
UPS logo.
No,
it's
UPS logo is like a crest.
USPS. No, that's different. UPS is
No. He
Private.
was talking about UPS.
USPS. USPS is government funded.
Nice.
Nice.
Nah, we'll get there. But,
We'll get there eventually.
So
what? USPS? Does it look like a bird?
That is a bird.
It is a bird.
It
is
is
a
a bird.
bird.
Yo, it's a bird.
There's a bird
It's a
on
bird.
the
So they deliver like the parts of the birds then.
Yeah.
And then just like
And then
refurbish
when the
them.
birds die, they pick them up.
Oh.
dumbest
Oh.
thing I've
Connected to
ever
Apple?
heard.
Okay, you have thoughts?
This is
Go for
stupid.
it.
No, wait.
Dude, birds. Oh my god, have you ever seen pictures of dead birds?
Yeah, there was a dead bird in my
Yes.
patio.
Exactly. You've seen it, right?
no,
Did USPS come pick that up in the morning?
Yeah.
It was gone the next day, bro.
That's
USPS was driving
had
around.
They had a point though. They were saying like you see them like what do you call it?
But I didn't see any blood. Granted,
You
it
see
probably froze and
Yes.
died.
Is there any like real
Rest in peace,
proof?
bird, but
You see them decompose, but like at the end of the day, like where does it actually go though? Like the full carcass.
Yeah,
'Cause
okay,
I've seen,
where- okay,
I've seen
okay.
the carcass, and then like one day it like went
yeah,
away.
it's probably like another bird that
The
like
wind.
so because
The
there was a
wind.
bird that died in like
Wind, man.
there was a bird no there was a bird that got
Okay.
like caught in a mouse trap, like the sticky ones,
Ooh.
and so it couldn't fly away, and we tried to save it, but obviously we couldn't, and so we just kind of like left it there.
Birds
for
be
it to
carrying
just
hella
die.
diseases too.
Yeah, but like we left
Yeah.
it there, and like a couple of days later, there was nothing but bones. So
That's
like,
what I'm saying. We never see like.
but like, do like
Listen.
your fake birds?
So USPS came by and they knew that it was in the sticky.
But what
thing,
about-
So they
Exactly.
just left the bones
They
there
had- they're
and
prepared.
took
They
the
had
rest
the
of the
parts.
stuff.
Bro,
What
Their
about
bones?
what about Asian countries or African countries
What do you
or
mean by that?
European?
What?
They don't have any USPS.
I know this
Okay,
isn't
they have
a
their own thing though. Like it could just be American thing.
But birds are real, but not in the U.S. because
That
yo.
So American birds aren't real.
Yeah.
American
American
birds.
birds.
bro.
Yeah.
Literally, U.S. mail. It's a bird
It looks
on
like
it.
It is a bird.
Because
It's a bird.
Because the
It's literally a
national animal is a bald eagle.
Okay.
Why do you
Oh,
That is
that's
what
right.
they
Why do you
say.
Why do you think it is? So they're like, oh, look at that bald eagle. It's just surveillance over you.
Why would they
Looking
need
over
so
you.
many of these birds?
No, think about it.
They
Constantly
They-
monitor you.
Yeah.
They're gonna.
They don't have money. They're in debt. The country is in debt.
Okay, but that's
You
to
think the
us
country
who are
cares
people
about
in the
paying
country
your
that
debt?
live.
Like,
Huh?
you think the
There's
country-
debt.
Yeah.
There's debt to the people in the country that live in
That
the
is
country.
to us.
Bro, a bald eagle weighs 14 pounds. Why is it that heavy?
Because
it's a bird.
Why do I weigh 133 pounds?
It's a bird. It doesn't need to be that heavy.
They fly.
They
It's its
fly.
own animal.
They need to fly. Why would they be that heavy?
Facts,
Think
bro.
about it. They have to fly. Why do they have to be that
They be
heavy?
They be like.
Why can't ants fly? They're like less than.
They don't have wings.
They don't have
What?
wings. No. Ants can fly. Queen ants can fly.
Oh, what?
In specific species.
Really?
Yeah, they
Really?
can.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
You didn't watch Wildcrats when you were young, bro.
I did not
They
watch
can,
Wildcrats.
they can fly.
Wait, what's it? What did you say?
Wildcrats?
You know the
the
two
PBS
dudes?
Kids show?
You love.
Like
I
the
used to
two-
love that show. Like
the
every
two
day.
dudes who be
Bro,
like traveling
it was actually
around.
There was birds in that show though.
I know, but those were animated.
Because
so
we've
they
been
were
trained
real.
to think that birds are
So
real.
you're telling me that Wildcrats is
Is a
in
reliable
with the government?
source. No.
Then animated birds.
Yeah,
There was
the show is
there was
animated.
parts. You know, they're real people that find real animals.
Yeah, I know, but that part is like they're working with the government
Oh
and they get those surveillance birds.
They're
like,
obviously
how do you
working
think they
with the
fly
government,
from
yeah.
like person to person?
No,
you know
they
how they
might not even
train
know, though.
falcons?
They might not even know though.
You
That's the
never
thing.
you never seen it going wrong in like NFL stadiums where the bald eagle comes out and goes.
It's because
wrong.
that the birds malfunction sometimes.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. You know.
Yeah,
Like they didn't get the latest update, so they like.
Is there
"Ah,
any
it's
is there any proof of this?
Yeah.
Am I the only one that is? Is that? Am I the
I
only
just
one
don't want to
that's
agree
normal?
with you.
Okay, all right.
No, but for real though, I think that birds are real.
Yeah.
Like, okay,
I
Like
agree.
for
birds
real,
are
for
real.
real,
No.
I think birds
There's
are real.
no, there are fake ones, 100% though. There's
Yeah, like the
government
toy
definitely
ones that
sells
my
out. like in the mix. Like you'd be like, oh, that looks like a bird, but it's not.
Realistically, like, what's the point? Of
Like,
this? Like,
why?
we, no,
Like,
but
they
they
used
have
to.
our
They
phones.
used to.
Like, they already know
Yeah.
everything.
No, but
they
it's
need
not
to
for
know about
us. It's for like
It's for
there's
other
always
countries.
like Secret Service. There's like all that like unknown about the government, right?
Yeah.
So they use the birds for that. Cause what are they gonna do? Suspect the birds? Like yeah, we're gonna suspect the birds, but people just think we're stupid.
Hold on, think about it.
But
What if it's used by other countries? What if other countries are the ones sending the birds in so they could just?
I know that's a
little
little
far-fetched.
far
That's-
fetched.
No. Are you gonna?
I mean,
you're gonna be
I
like, let me grab these birds out of the air.
Can you grab the
How
birds? out of the
fast
air?
must your hands be?
Yeah.
no, like
I'm
they
saying,
had like
like if the
tools.
government wanted it, if they suspected it, like, you're not gonna go out.
You good?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, next topic.
We have 4 cameras today, by the way.
Oh yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Hell yeah.
Upgraded the setup a little bit. We
In a
got
different-
faster Wi-Fi this
Exactly.
time.
In a
Stuff
better
actually
area.
loads.
Looking
It's
crispy.
nice.
Hella nice.
Kareem, do you want to talk about
Oh yeah.
something?
Another one we have is life a simulation? Now I genuinely believe that life is a
I agree
simulation.
with
So
I
stupid.
wholeheartedly
What do you
agree.
mean? No,
Why?
okay, see this one, there's like
The
what
one
are the
is
chances it's not.
Yeah.
I-
That's my main.
Bro, the thing is, I don't know. I'm like 50-50 on it. Like, how does like someone simulate
Have you ever
like emotions and like hope
Think about it.
or
Feelings.
like
have you ever seen
feelings? Like,
have you
I
ever
agree
seen
with
two people that are the same exact person?
yeah,
It could've been
twins.
that. In
No,
history, yeah.
like inside too.
we don't, but you can't.
All of
tell.
us are equal on the inside.
No. Listen.
We're all
Think about it.
I'm listening.
However
Okay.
many years ago we were playing Pong, right? Like the most simple games. Now we're in like this era where we put on these virtual reality
Because
sets. and
technology
we-
advanced.
That's my
exactly
point.
how. Why did it advance this fast?
It's
Because
regardless.
people are smart.
That's,
Yeah,
So
that's right.
so
I
what
will-
are the
I
chances
will
that
say-
there isn't someone out there that's so
Okay.
much
Like,
smarter than us?
Who made
No,
white?
that's
There
yeah.
was.
That is a
Stephen
fair
Hawking.
point. I watched a YouTube video about Babylon, and you know, like they like created math and stuff like that, and everyone that ever like wrote something down, they said they claimed.
so stressed
They
out,
claim,
bro.
no, you're chilling, you're chilling. They claim this is kind of more lenient to aliens, but like they claim that a higher power like showed them how to do everything.
exactly.
There's
That is
definitely
freaky
aliens.
as
No,
hell.
and-
They were like seeing a higher power out of nowhere, just showed them how to do everything and live in that civilization. Because Babylon was one of the like craziest or most developed civilizations in like at its time. Like it's crazy.
Yeah.
Nah, but
I
They
mean,
were
Yeah.
barely better than cavemen, bro.
No, they weren't.
What?
Dude, are you serious?
serious?
Have you seen Babylon? Yo, pull it up. Pull up a picture of Babylon, bro.
okay, as I was saying
That's like the
before,
castles and stuff, right?
Dude, it
Castles.
was everything like.
I thought it was like
This was like
it a new movie?
Mesopotamia, like a little bit after that or something.
Like Alexander the Great.
No, it was way before this. Like this is BC.
Then yeah, it couldn't have been that.
No, it was.
Wow, the
crazy.
Wi-Fi is.
Bro, it's
You're just.
I blame Blue Valley. It always does that.
Facts.
I blame Blue Valley. But no, bro, no, like Babylon or even like ancient Egypt. Like look at this.
Exactly.
Okay, yeah, it doesn't look like that great now, but like think about this was in like what would you say like okay,
Like
even if
BC,
it wasn't even
something
in
BC.
BCs, even if it was in like the 1400s, that's crazy.
That is
Exactly.
insane.
I feel like
But like regardless of that, the fact that our technology has evolved this much over time, what are the chances that it hasn't done that before? You know what I mean? Like we're in
feel
an
like-
era where if you put on if you put on like a VR headset, you can't distinguish between real life and what's a game. You know what I mean? Like it's getting to that point.
It's getting to that point.
okay, but I feel like if I was a caveman, like prior to Babylon and everything, right? I feel like it's common sense to just put walls around me.
But that's what. But that's
That's
but
not
it's
even
like
like how do you, like-
they didn't
no, no.
have enough like intellect. It's like
No.
intellect. You know what I'm saying? Like we gained so much intellect. That's like how.
But, like,
someone had
Think
to put into-
think about ancient Egypt. Why did they build those pyramids? And like these blocks are bigger than this room right now, and they moved them with like bare human power.
Exactly.
And
Exactly.
right now, like I'm probably making this up in my head, but like I feel like I read somewhere that it would take so much time and energy for modern day humans to make what they were able to do without the tools that we have, without the excavators, without like our like jackhammers, like whatever that they use, or like cranes. They did all that with just raw human strength, and
Yep.
the positioning of those pyramids are so specific where it lines up with like some specific stars or whatever. I
went to
it's-
Mexico.
Yeah.
And they were talking
Like,
about
those-
went to
and,
Mexico.
and like you know how Patino talked about how there was that one pyramid where they had the sundial and it was down to it was accurate to the second.
Wow.
So it's like how? It's like how is all this
Do you
not
guys-
simulated?
How's this-
think
how is it
time
so perfect?
Like never mind. Like languages. Like that part's crazy to me.
No, languages actually like really excite me. Like it's kind of like
It
scary.
excites you.
Yeah, like the way we think. No, like he was saying, like cavemen, like you just do things. You don't think in English. We think in
Yeah.
English.
Right. No. Yeah.
That is so weird. So
We're
what
just
would you
saying-
think in if you don't have a language? You're just thinking.
Ooh. Bro, like Flintstones.
What if you're deaf?
Yeah.
What are you thinking?
Deaf
you
people.
were
Deaf
deaf-
people think in sign. I've
think,
seen
um,
videos.
Thinking sign
I do. I've seen videos.
If,
No,
sign
emotions.
Let's think about like back in
Yeah.
the day where sign language wasn't a thing. Like, if you're deaf, what do you think in?
Just like emotions.
Like
or-
how?
But what are emotions?
Yeah.
Speaking of that, I don't think Helen Keller wrote a book.
Okay,
No,
okay.
no,
that's
okay,
cap.
before this, I think I'm different. I'm thinking about the simulation like a little differently. So can I like explain my argument?
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
go ahead,
Go
go
for
ahead.
it. Go for it. Go for it.
So you're just saying like we evolved from Pong to like the things we have now,
Right.
In such a short period of time.
Just to like show an
Yeah.
example of how much
Okay.
technology can evolve.
So in let's say a few thousand years, let's say
right.
we'll be able to create like extremely accurate computer simulations of other worlds that are very
Exactly.
similar to ours.
Mm-hmm.
So who
And
says
then
that?
in a few thousand more years, those simulations will be able to create simulations in a world that are like
Exactly.
almost
Right,
identical to
bro.
theirs. Okay.
50
So
years since
yeah.
what,
Pong came
And
what
out.
then-
are the chances that we're in the
Yeah.
the
And
main
then these
one?
like these like so I think there's one like real world, and then these simulations can be used to like, let's say, we could make a simulation and it would like, we would have like some natural disaster or something and see how they, like battle
Recoup
natural
from-
disasters.
yeah.
Yeah,
Mm.
using like AI,
Yeah.
right? And then so like, what's the chance that we're the one real world and not one of these
That's what I'm
simulations?
saying. It's like a dartboard, right?
Yeah, I feel like you shouldn't. Even if it gets to that point, bro, just live your life. Like it is what it is. Like
So
You just
would
gotta
there be
live your
someone
life.
who
You really
knows
just gotta
if
live
it's a
your life.
simulation or-
What's
Would there be someone who knows if it's a simulation or not?
No, no one knows. Like,
No,
how,
but
how
like-
would you know?
But like, so here's the thing: we're all in a simulation, right? We're no one knows that we've been in this simulation, and like, we're like living in this simulation, but no one, the person that's put us up to this,
Mm-hmm.
No,
no one knows who it is, right?
Yeah, no.
No, because
But, like,
it's
code.
not our
Here's
world.
the thing. Here's the thing. What if, like, obviously the AI is capable enough to create these complex beings in its code system, whatever simulation you want to call it. Obviously, it's going to know that its beings are going to question if life is a simulation. So what if they get close enough to the point where it's like, once they get close to finding out if it's a simulation or not,
Boom.
it just, you're gone.
But like, so you know how you were saying like how would like this computer be able to like create emotions, for example, right? So a few years ago, Google came out with this like AI system, right? And do you know what the idea of sentience is?
No.
Okay, so it's essentially when like a piece of technology or something that isn't human gains human features, like emotions, and the idea that it is itself. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like this AI realized that it was like a thing, if that makes sense. So at a point, this AI or the developers asked the AI, they were like, hey, like, what's your greatest fear? It was like being turned off. You know what I mean? So like it realizes that it's alive in a sense, and it associates itself with us. So if technology can evolve to that point, what's stopping it from going beyond?
So basically, robots are gonna take over.
Well,
It's destined to happen.
Not
No,
necessarily.
they could.
No,
I mean,
they
that could
they
happen too.
could,
I don't know what the hell's gonna
but
happen in
like
the
the
future.
thing is, there's
They're
like
already
some
taking over
there-
jobs.
yeah, but there's some key rules that like developers have to follow. It's like the rules of
And
AI,
if they don't,
Yeah.
bro,
or it's like the rules of machine
there-
learning.
So many people break
Well,
rules every day.
Yeah, I know,
Yeah.
but it's like these are like the laws of Newton, but for like AI and stuff. And
Do you
literally
think-
one of them
Yeah.
is like one of the rules is that AI cannot be coded to hurt the creator or the kind of the creator. Like that's generally one of the rules. And
Okay,
the
but
second
there's
rule,
also like a basic rule that you're not supposed to like kill someone, and people kill people every day.
well,
Yeah, but
yeah,
you're-
but it's like
exactly. That's what you're
that's
saying.
like
You're not
That's
like
what-
coding
I'm
something
saying
to.
this. Any coder can create like whatever they want with this person. They don't have to like follow these rules.
right, yeah. So that's what I'm getting at. Life simulation, right? And so obviously these rules were implanted from somewhere. So these simulations, like we can hurt each other. So like, how developed has this simulation gotten?
Right.
You know what I mean? To where it can break its own code.
Like, what if we all just go tomorrow? You know what I mean?
Like, what's there to prove?
If you
That
say-
is not.
That's insane.
Do you think robots destroying humanity could be like a built-in like simulation stopper, so that we can't develop to the point where we can create our own?
I think
Because
they would just, like, well, now we question, like,
could they turn us off?
Ooh.
Is the question.
yes.
Are you sure?
I
If
mean,
it's
like, I
this
was
powerful
agree,
of a
yeah.
simulation.
What'd you say?
If it's this powerful of a simulation, could they
Yeah.
just turn it off?
I would
Well,
guess. So.
yeah,
I
I
mean,
mean-
if we were being simulated, it would,
Think about it. We go to bed every day. I mean, it's turning it off.
I would guess that
essentially.
they don't care. Because like this simulation doesn't affect them, does it?
also, how do you
No.
explain deja vu? This is just random, but like,
Deja
Well,
vu.
how do you
deja
explain
vu
Probably
has
just, like-
been like found.
I think it's
like,
just
not
psychological.
Oh,
Yeah.
is it?
real. Yeah, it's just like it's just events that haven't happened that you think happened. It hasn't actually happened yet. It's just your brain playing tricks on you.
Is it just
What
like,
about people who like dream something, but then it happens in the future? Cause like I personally, I've like dreamed something,
No, you
and then like the next day, shut up.
have not, bro.
No, but it's like oddly similar. But like, how can it get that similar? And like,
Nah, bro,
sometimes
your
it's not
brain's
even just
fucking
like.
with you,
I think
promise
it's
you.
either
You
coincidence
don't know
or
what's
you-
gonna
it's
happen,
not.
bro.
wait, you've dreamed something and it's like kind of happened?
No, yeah, 100%
Yeah.
that's happened. Yeah, I dreamed.
And it's
something.
not just me. Like I've heard stories of other
Yeah,
people like
100%.
dreaming, and then it happens.
Yeah, like something. I'll dream something. I'll wake up, and then that. Exact
But it's not like,
thing
oh, I'm
will
brushing
happen.
my teeth.
No,
It's like,
no,
like
yeah,
it's
yeah.
not like stupid stuff.
Yeah,
like that.
yeah,
It's like
yeah.
oddly like out of
I
the
see,
normal.
and then you get deja
like
vu from
a
that.
color of a car, like a specific car that like drives by me at like a stoplight. Like, I'll remember that.
Yeah.
Right. But like that didn't. It's just your brain fucking with you. I promise
Yeah.
you.
Yeah, like
That's weird.
I guess that's when you get deja vu. You're like, oh, this has happened before, but you could have dreamed it. Yeah. I guess.
Yeah.
Have you ever dreamed about a phone though?
No,
What?
I haven't.
Have
A
you?
I've never
phone?
seen my phone in my dreams.
Have you seen your phone in your dreams?
Not that I can recall.
Actually, I don't
know.
think so.
I don't know.
Well, my dream yesterday was so weird.
What?
Like I was in a room with like a bunch of people that like I knew, and they were all yelling at me. They were all like scolding me, bro.
It's kind
of similar to what's happening right now.
That's all that I know. No. But this room had like
Believe us.
this room had like 60 something people, and then these people were just scolding me, and I was just sitting there taking it in.
Okay, bro. Next,
Yeah.
bro. Next topic.
Aki, do you have any?
Bro,
Yo, do we have free will or not?
Bro, shut up. Bro. Next one.
I'm being
All right,
serious.
Illuminati.
That's the
Illuminati.
I think
really
we should go with
silly.
Illuminati. I think that there is a secret society
Yeah.
that definitely rules over the government and all that. And
Yeah,
just
bro,
have like
Jim
high
Carrey
power,
confirmed that
but we
shit.
have no idea. Well, yeah, but like he's seen as crazy now, so you don't know. But yeah, there's like
So is Kanye.
Kanye's a different case.
Yeah,
That's not
he
something
also
else.
does.
Okay, but yeah, there's like a secret society that we have no idea about, but they like very influential and control everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
100%.
It's
true.
I mean, you
I-
have all
we-
these super companies.
Yeah.
Wait, do you agree with this or not?
Yeah, I do. Anything that has like proof, I'm gonna agree to it.
Well, I
There's
mean,
proof.
There's not
this-
necessarily.
there's like-
I'm saying there's like a
different proof.
specific family we
It's-
have no idea about.
But it's like
that
the most
controls it.
proven, and like
How
actually,
is it
like,
the most proven if we have
every-
no idea who they are?
Because like everyone talks about it, and everyone,
Okay, but that doesn't mean.
nobody disagrees with it. Like
Isn't there like this like one big like corporation that just controls everything else? Like there's like 2 or 3 of them that just control everything else. It's like
Bro,
In the United States?
No,
Yeah.
this
Yeah.
is like
They're just
they're
all
all-
over
Yes,
the
quick.
world.
it's
yeah.
all over the world. No, there's this
Um,
one company that controls all of your food.
oh,
And
you.
there's-
Oh
the
yeah,
U?
yeah, yeah,
The
yeah,
U?
yeah.
The
It's
U?
I think so. Yeah, it's the
They-
U one.
Yeah.
And there's also the one. It's
Wait
like
here, look up a corporation that just controls everything.
There's companies that
This
are
one.
like.
What's
this
that?
chart.
That U?
Yeah, that chart.
Yeah.
That chart. Yeah, that chart.
It's is it Tyson?
No, the U. The U?
Tyson. I don't know what Tyson's
Tyson?
logo is, but
I don't
it's
think
this
so.
one.
it's a
Yeah,
Like-
these.
Look, there's like what
Okay, well,
one,
that's
2, 3.
different. I feel that's
No,
different.
this isn't different because it's like
Unilever? I didn't even know that's what his name was.
no. There's like other examples.
There's like one.
There's
Yeah.
one big company.
Yeah.
Like think about just like
Yeah.
Volkswagen, that like came to be like, I don't know. They just like started buying companies and stuff, and now they control like almost the entire European market. Like this is Volkswagen Auto, like not the like,
yeah.
the actual
They have,
like,
car
other-
company. They have like a parent company that's
Yeah,
called
yeah.
Volkswagen Auto. They own Rolls Royce. They own Audi. They
They're
own
all
Porsche.
Owned
They
by
own.
Volkswagen.
They're all owned by Volkswagen. They're all like making almost the exact same car. Like Bugatti is owned by Volkswagen Auto.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, I didn't
Yeah.
know that.
Yeah.
And
I didn't know Volkswagen
Lamborghini.
owned any of
And
this.
Lamborghini.
And
Lamborghini,
Lamborghini,
Audi.
all that.
That's why all their
It's
cars
all
are
Volkswagen.
like all the systems inside the car are the exact same. Literally each company just
So-
has a difference in is what kind of engine they put in and how they design their
So
car.
what you're saying is, if I'm driving like a Volkswagen, I'm really driving a Bugatti.
yeah, you can think of it like that.
You could think of it.
So Andrew Tate really drives a Volkswagen.
yeah, you,
And
bro,
then
there's
when you're in a
people that say
Lambo, when
that.
you're in a Lambo, you're in a Volkswagen.
Yeah. No, because what's it like the. Okay, I'm not gonna go into it, but it's just like the cars are similar.
Yeah.
What is
Because they're
that?
owned
How is
by-
it-
they're owned by,
How
like,
is it not
very,
true that the
like-
government or like multiple governments or nations or don't have the same thing? That's what you're saying.
Yeah, and it's like
Yeah.
that's also with like food and stuff. It's like what P&G, Nestle,
Yeah.
and like what PepsiCo and Cola.
The thing is,
Every
there's
soda.
more. There's even more
Every
companies.
soda is owned
There's
by-
more companies that own multiple
Yeah.
of
Yeah,
those.
that's what I'm saying.
They're not called parent, but they're not called parent companies. They're not called parent companies. They're just like a shadow. Like they don't really like talk about it, and I don't understand why. Maybe just because like I don't know.
You PepsiCo.
The Vanguard Group. That's what I was trying to find
They own
out.
Pepsi. They own
Yeah.
Coke. They own like all of them, bro. I
Dude,
swear.
who's that one dude from like a really long time ago? He like built railroads.
Oh, is it Rockefeller?
Carnegie.
Yeah.
Carnegie. No, it's Carnegie.
No,
It's
Carnegie.
Carnegie.
Carnegie. Rockefeller.
It was
Carnegie's
Carnegie. It
the
was
railroad
Carnegie.
One
dude.
of them.
This
One
guy's
of
the
them.
oil
It's
dude.
Carnegie.
Oh, Rockefeller's the oil guy.
Rockefeller's the oil.
Yeah, Carnegie's he did vertical.
Vertical and
Integration.
Yeah.
Rock. Or,
we learned this last year.
Vanguard.
Yeah.
Holy, the Vanguard
Yeah, it's the same
Group
thing with
holds
this,
a
like,
lot of stuff.
During like all the Balenciaga controversy, like
everything. Dude, I saw this TikTok. It was like,
I saw it too.
yeah,
The Vanguard Group controls so much. Like, they own PepsiCo, and I'm pretty sure, I think they own Coca. That might be wrong, but
I
they
think
own so
they
much,
own Coke.
and like
They
they
definitely
could literally control what you see. There's okay, wait, who
look up
like social media? You have like Facebook, message, Messenger, and like Instagram and stuff.
Mhm.
Those are owned by the Meta Group.
Yeah.
And then like I think Snapchat, like all these, but like the Meta Group is owned by someone else, that's owned by someone else, that's owned by like another
Yeah.
big company, like
Right.
the Vanguard Group.
Yeah.
And so it's like these, like 3-4 companies max
Own
control,
Control like hell. Yeah.
everything that we do.
We see, we eat, everything.
Everything.
Yeah, that's insane though.
I think America is purposefully like making us like huge,
What do you mean?
like fat,
Yeah.
obese. They purposely want to make us fat. They purposely want to make us stupid.
I mean, it's money at the end of the day, right?
Vanguard
Like,
owes 7.65% of Meta.
That's what I'm
Oh
saying.
wow.
They have
Meta's
they can
biggest investor.
they literally have a sharehold in all the most influential companies.
and an influential.
Definitely all of
Why
like
have I not
S&P.
ever heard of that dude right there? Who is that?
Dude, that's that. They want to keep it that
Exactly.
way.
That's what I'm saying. They're like shadow parent
Died.
companies. They don't want to. They don't want to show themselves. Like there's this one. It's not called a parent company. It's like this, like a shadow company, and then they own Balenciaga. They own Louis Vuitton. All the
Okay.
designer brands you could think of. They own all of it, but they don't ever like. I guess because they don't want to market it that way. That's like, oh, you're buying from the same person.
Top
basically.
3 asset managers: the Vanguard Group, State Street, BlackRock.
BlackRock.
They have assets everywhere.
Everything. Yeah.
They can influence whatever they want.
Yeah, and like a controlling interest in every single company.
Like
Yeah.
you said, Meta.
Meta,
Like
yeah.
Vanguard has.
Dude, they got board members everywhere.
Yeah.
That's fucking
Like,
crazy.
Illuminati.
All run under this one guy that no one knows.
No idea who that is. That
I've never heard
yeah.
of him. Like,
was old.
Like,
That's ridiculous.
and so it's like, what's stopping like an influential politician to like go talk to these people, or like friends of these people that like go into politics and they can influence the world. Like if you're the
Right,
president
right.
of the United States, most powerful economy in the world, you influence everything in the world. So it's like
exactly. Yeah.
elections. So it's like,
this
you
group.
think
It's
Yeah.
it's crazy because like so my uncle, like when Donald Trump initially got elected, he was like, dude, Trump doesn't even want to be president. He just got put there by people so that they could run their policies through him. Because like I mean, if you're in that like wealthy of a state, like how you don't really want to be known, right? Just like these people don't want to be known, and they're like shadow companies, like you were saying. Yeah.
That was like that. I guess that's like kind of like the dream. Like, you want to be rich, but the fame that comes with it isn't always the best, right? So
the money is, yeah,
the money's good though,
100%.
obviously.
Hugh, what do you think about this?
Yeah,
What do you think about all this? You've been mad.
Are you a
quiet.
part of? Are you
Are
the
you
shadow
part of
company?
it?
Are you
Yeah,
a part of
I-
it?
Will got
yeah.
scared for a second. He said everything.
They're
They're catching on. They're catching
He
on.
said, "Figured me out."
That's me in a mask right there. Yeah.
Damn, broke
So-
it out. All right. bet.
All right.
If
Yeah,
I see an
wrestling.
ad about
How about this?
Pop Tarts on Instagram, Pop Tarts. Okay. If I see an ad
Pop-Tarts.
about
Pop-
Tyson
Pop-Tarts
chicken.
on Instagram-
Tyson
Dude,
chicken.
My phone is
Tyson
definitely
chicken.
listening to me.
Oh,
yeah,
100%.
yeah,
Yeah, and I talk about like the
That's,
dumbest
that's not
shit.
even a conspiracy. Like,
Yeah,
That's,
that's
like,
like-
that's actually true. Yeah.
Yeah. No, 100% it is.
No, but like, do you think that there's like these big companies that like actually?
Obviously.
Yeah, I mean, it's
Yeah.
there.
There's proof.
It's yeah.
do you
There's
think
proof in
do you
that.
think it could be applied to the governments?
Then now you're going back to the birds aren't real, bro.
No,
But it's like this
Yeah.
is more like
Illuminati.
politics.
No, but
side.
he's getting back to the birds aren't real.
I'm not getting back to birds on
like do politicians, do these people run their policies, the things that they
100%.
want to do, like within America, through the politicians? Like they just pay them off. You know what I mean? Like people can donate like millions and millions of dollars.
They already
to
do
their,
that
like,
with colleges.
yeah,
Exactly.
to their campaigns and everything, right?
Yeah.
And then they're like, okay, you know what? If you do this, pass this bill.
Okay, here's it. These people have so much money. Okay, so they're like, come to dinner with me. to a politician.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're like, do you like this plan? No, we'll donate all of our money to your opponent in the next election.
And then you'll be
What are you
screwed.
gonna do?
That's what I'm saying.
What are you gonna do?
No, I'm not
you have
gonna
no
take
choices.
it. No,
You have no
you
choice.
have a family. You need to support your
You're
family.
a career politician. You have no choice.
Yeah, dude. Like, dude, they have money can do so many things. It's ridiculous. You can, like you said, you can completely bankrupt. You can ruin someone's reputation. You can just completely just wipe someone off the face of this earth with money.
I got a question.
Uh.
It's like similar, but it's not like really about this. But it's like a question I think about a lot.
Mhm.
Like, it's like money is a huge factor in everything. What percent? It's not even a conspiracy theory. It's just really controversial. Like, what percent of sports games do you think are like rigged by like buying refs?
Oh, yeah.
I'd want to say a lot.
I
I want to believe that they aren't.
Yeah,
I like to believe
because
that.
for my entertainment, I don't want to think that, oh my god, 60%, 70% of these games are not like actually like real. Like,
Dude, that'd be really sad.
I
That
know.
would be.
But if we're
very
being
sad.
for real, like, think about how big the business of sports betting is.
yeah, exactly.
Just like
And every
how much
single
money can be
Calvin Ridley.
laundered from
Yeah,
that.
yeah. No, I see so many like lines on TikTok that are missing by like point, and it's like I see like 50 of these every day. Like my TikTok feed is so much betting that like I don't know. This is why I think
But
about
how
this.
how can you like make players do that?
You
Pay them.
Pay them.
Pay him.
No,
Bro,
but
they
not
get
every
paid-
athlete's gonna do that.
No, think about
Regardless,
it.
You don't
like,
need
if
it.
you
You
if
don't
you
need
have
every
like
athlete.
3 people on a team throw a game, they're gonna throw the game for the
Yeah.
entire team.
Yeah, but like,
I mean, like if you have 3 O linemen who are just like not gonna.
but it
block.
doesn't always happen like that. So
Well-
it's got to be the coach. It's got to be the GM. So the like whoever owner.
Is this the
owner
one we
talks to
learned
the
about
GM.
Lem?
GM
Yeah,
talks to the coach. Coach
The Reds, yeah.
does it to the teammates, and then that's how like.
Do you remember when we learned
They're like,
about
okay,
this?
let's
In,
run
This happened
do you remember
in
when we
baseball.
learned about this in Lang? If
The
you-
Black Sox scandal in
What?
19.
It was the
What
Reds
was it
one
about?
where
It was,
like a bunch of the
yeah.
players were paid.
where 8 members of the Chicago White Sox threw the World Series.
That's
for
what I
money.
mean. Like stuff.
You don't
yeah,
need
that's
everyone, just 8.
19, bro.
Like,
okay,
those are
regardless.
foreigners.
No, but that doesn't matter.
It doesn't
That's
matter. People are the
still
same.
Yeah,
Bro,
no, it's
hey.
definitely still.
Here's
I-
the thing.
It's not as much as we think, though.
No, he has a point though,
100%.
because like they need the money back. Then.
Yeah, okay, no, but they need the money. But like, here's the thing. Now, yeah, they get paid money, but obviously everyone like wants more money. Obviously, there's
Exactly.
some athletes that are like, I want to play for the sport, and that's great. But there's always those that maybe are on the team or not. We can't like assume that everyone is like, I just want money. But obviously, there could be some people that are obviously athletically gifted, and they play the game for the money. Like if I was athletically gifted, like like
You
I
are.
want to play football because it's
You're athletically
yeah, but like
You think like
At the
refs,
same time,
refs
yeah.
have like favorite teams?
Yes.
Oh,
yes.
yeah.
They do.
Yes,
Oh,
have to.
yeah.
They do.
I mean, if you're a ref, you're gonna have
I'm
a
gonna have a
favorite
favorite
team.
team, right?
Bro, I'm pretty
But,
sure the
like-
Chiefs got like so many flags. This
Dude,
season's crazy.
Carl Jeffers, bro, that guy's literally the most. He hates the Chiefs the most. Like it's unreal how many. Like, have you ever seen these videos
Oh,
of?
yeah, it's crazy. Did you ref the Raiders game?
He did.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was literally looking scrolling to Twitter. It's like about this whole like situation is like, oh, I proposed something. How about the Chiefs can have number 1 rights, they can have home playoffs, but Carl Jeffers refs their whole like postseason.
It's the same thing with Chris Paul. Like he can't play.
Yeah, that one dude.
ref,
That one dude. I forgot,
uh,
Steve something.
Yeah, I don't know.
He's never.
Is that
won.
why? Is that why he choked against the Mavericks last year?
Yeah, probably.
Nah.
Or did he
they're
just throw because he got paid off? Or did he just throw because he got paid off?
Yeah, what if they're working together?
He. I
That'd
wouldn't
be
doubt Chris Paul.
wild.
Nah, I respect Chris Paul too much. I don't think he'd.
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying. What if they pay off these like very influential players that
That's
are
when it
in
gets
people's
scary.
hearts?
And dude, these people have unlimited pockets. Like these pockets go so fucking
The Vanguard company is they control everything,
No.
and now they're paying the players to make games
Everything's
close.
connected.
So they run like obviously these big companies. I'm not okay. We're not calling out the Vanguard company.
Yeah, please don't come
We-
get us.
this is all right.
We love you,
Vanguard.
Keep doing what you're doing.
We love
it's
school
like
lunches.
These these very big, influential companies have the power to obviously
whatever.
sway
Yeah.
things
Yeah.
to their direction so they can make more money.
Yeah.
Obviously, if they lose like a couple $1 million to like a player, they could run like
it can get $1 million.
That's
Yeah.
nothing. That's nothing.
Nah, bro.
Mine-
Some
yeah.
of these like sports bettors that be like betting a lot, and whenever they put their stuff out, like, dude, it's insane. Like, how close they can get, it's ridiculous. Like, someone will not be favored like at all, and someone will still put money down on them. Like, people, they aren't favored, but people who have consistently been betting, like, they'll look at it, right? And it's stuff you can't even like notice on film. You know what I mean? But they still put money down. At the end of the day, like, how, you know? And they're consistently getting it.
Mm-hmm.
And another thing is like all these younger players are becoming so good. Like Justin Jefferson, how many years? How many years has he been in the league?
It's been 3 years.
It's 3 years. He's like top 5.
He has
top 8.
You know what's crazy is there's a stat that I was looking through Instagram, and there was like showing the top 5 receiving yards leaders from like 2017, and Justin Jefferson was drafted in 2019 as like almost like doubled the 5th one,
That's what I'm
and like
saying.
he is
Like,
higher than like.
I feel
it's
like
crazy.
Jay
that
Dill's
also
crazy.
has to play with
Betting.
no
I mean,
betting
like,
and like people
rigging.
like rigging in general. Like
I mean, we saw Calvin Ridley.
He's a
Yeah.
dog though. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if he isn't. That guy's crazy.
But I don't want to think that. I just want to think
Yeah.
that the
Yeah,
games are
yeah.
played how they're supposed to be played. Because, like, it just takes the fun out of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, if I'm
I like
watching-
yelling at a ref. You know.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
a bad ref here and
Bad
there. That's
call.
whatever.
No, but that's also
whatever.
the thing. They pay off the refs to be bad, so the fans get more into the game.
No, because then so many that also defeats like if it's so bad, then people are gonna.
No, but it's
No.
they obviously know how bad.
Okay,
So
they
yeah,
hold it by the
lines.
line.
They have
Yeah.
lines. Like obviously, like I would hate the Chiefs. Like okay, if I was a ref and I hated the Chiefs,
Yeah.
let's rephrase
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
If I was a ref and I hated the Chiefs,
Huh.
I know not to cross a line because if I cross a line,
You're
I
gonna
would.
die.
Yeah,
You'll
exactly.
lose your job.
Yeah.
You're
One,
obviously
you'd
gonna
lose your job because obviously something fraudulent is happening.
Exactly.
2, Chiefs fans, my neck is on the line.
Yeah.
3, it's like, then obviously, like, back to point 1, it becomes obvious. So
Right.
you have a line that you can't cross.
Yeah.
And obviously, people who can pay the money to get the ref to meet that line know the line. So they,
Yeah.
and like, they wear the headphones. Who knows what they're talking about? They'll just be like,
Yeah.
I make this call. I don't
Dude,
make this
there's
call.
so many calls like college football.
The
Oh my
targeting
God.
calls.
Oh
in
my!
the
Not
bowl
even
games.
targeting. I see like they're sending it to New York for a reason, and New York's like making the dumbest calls on earth.
Yeah.
Oh my God!
Like KU Arkansas game.
dude, they call targeting.
The
on-
targeting
How
call.
on earth does that
I
targeting?
didn't see that game.
It was,
Oh,
okay,
yeah,
it was
so-
KU Arkansas. That Jalen Daniels makes the dumbest decision, decides to run.
Oh
it.
no! I did. Yeah. When he took it for the 2-point
For 2-point conversion.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know. That was not targeting at all.
Yeah.
Meanwhile,
No, well, okay, but he got hit.
he
And
got,
he's
he
a
got
quarterback.
hit.
So,
Okay, that too. But Marvin Harrison, college football semifinals. This guy is killing Georgia in the first like I don't know 15 minutes, 5 catches, 100 something yards, right? And then out of
Oh,
nowhere he
yeah,
gets
yeah, yeah.
rocked, gets concussion, has to leave, and they review this for like 5 minutes and they don't say
Yeah.
anything. It was
What?
the
I
most
saw that.
obvious targeting. It was a bigger hit than like anything I've seen, and this guy's like the best wide receiver in college football, and they do this.
Who they play? They played Ohio.
Ohio State,
Ohio State.
Marvin Harrison.
That was a funny ass game.
It
Bro.
was a good
Yeah.
game.
I also
The ball
like.
dropped
yeah.
on ears.
I like to think that bad refs are fantastic for the NFL. So think about
Did
publicity.
you like when they called Chris
No,
Jones
not for
on
me.
the road?
Not for me, for the
Yeah.
NFL.
Yeah.
Oh, fair enough.
'Cause,
More
like,
viewership,
Think
more
about
attention.
the
I mean-
attention they get from bad refs.
all
no one.
publicity's go publicity. At
Do you know
end of
the name of a few good MLB umpires?
No,
No, but
I
you know the bad ones. You know the bad ones.
I know Angel.
Angel Hen- yeah, like,
Yeah.
No, yeah, that is
and also
true.
referees are employed by the league.
Yeah.
Ooh,
They can
They can do it.
What if they're
they can do whatever
New
they
York
want
can
to.
send whatever they want
exactly.
for
and they have
their
to follow
benefit?
it too.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be like, no, they're gonna lose their
Yeah.
job.
Mhm.
You're done.
Refs
You're
get
not
paid
refing
good.
anymore.
Like
How much do refs?
they
make?
better get paid good money.
Dude, they gotta be
They're at the
running
highest
up and down the field.
Not even that. They're at the
constantly,
highest
bro.
level, and
It's
everyone
very hard.
has a target on their back.
Yeah, like if you don't make the right
Yeah,
call, you're
exactly.
done. Well, not done, but like
But,
you know.
$205,000
That's good.
That's
average annual salary.
So like that's also in the NFL. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Yo, look up
Well,
NBA. I want to see how much
NBA.
NBA is.
I'll look
I
up
think they make more.
NBA.
The
Yeah.
NBA, I'm pretty sure they
should
make
make
more.
less because there's more.
I think it
games.
should be more. Oh yeah. No,
But
but
they
that's
do
there
make
are more
more.
games, so
Oh,
they get more
between
money.
Dude,
180
that's so
but
broad.
550. That's like
I think because there's more games.
Yeah,
That's
that's
amazing.
true. They have to work.
I got a
Umpires.
question. What do you guys think about like the WNBA, NBA?
That's so stupid. WNBA like
Okay, yeah.
Wait,
on.
what?
I could take some. I could take on some of those players, bro.
Oh, like DeMarcus or what's her name?
No, not
Grinders?
Brittany. Brittany's
No,
tough.
Brittany Grinders is like, oh, I
Yeah,
beat
she's
DeMarcus
like-
Cousins in
yeah,
a
that was
while.
the dumb-
Okay,
That was the
okay,
dumbest thing
okay.
I've ever
Hold on. First of all, you can't.
Yes, I can.
Oh,
Give me
you
the
actually-
worst.
WNBA? No,
Give me
no,
the
college?
worst.
College? I'll give you
Absolutely.
that.
Okay,
Absolutely.
college.
WNBA? No.
Okay, that's fair.
The level is going
That's because
up.
I'm
No,
not
no,
good.
but what I was talking about was like the payment aspect of it, right?
Oh,
like,
that's
Oh, yeah.
so
because the
stupid.
WNBA is a subsidy of the NBA,
Yeah.
right?
They don't.
But they still ask for like equal payment,
I
but
have-
they don't make the same.
They
have
don't.
a
Yeah,
lot.
they
They
don't generate
lose
any
money.
money from
They
viewership.
lose money.
They
lose
lose money
Yeah.
every single year.
Exactly.
It's
Yeah.
basically
It's
like
12
econ.
teams.
It's
The
scarcity.
season is like a quarter of the NBA. Not even a quarter. Like it's a short season.
Yeah, exactly.
Viewership is like so like
Dog
I
walk.
don't know anyone who watches enthusiastically.
I don't
In
think
fact,
so.
over time, viewership has gone down,
Exactly.
down in the WNBA.
Yeah.
I think it also has to
It's
do
how it
with,
always
like-
works for every league. It's like it starts. Sorry, what were you saying?
No, go ahead, go ahead.
Like every league, like the XFL, that had so much hype,
Oh,
and like every single time the season gets canceled, but it comes back. Like it's coming back in February, and just for like no hype.
Yeah, I feel like college has a big thing to do with it. Like they have to stay in college for 4 years in order to be in the WNBA.
Really?
Oh,
You don't have to stay in the
But-
college.
but
You don't have to stay in
NBA
college for 4 years for NBA.
No, NBA.
No,
you can-
No, no,
you can-
you can go for
NBA.
1 year.
You can go
NBA,
for 1
once
year.
you turn
and
19,
it's
you can go.
going down. They're saying they're probably gonna make it high school very soon.
And in fact, what they've
Again.
done now is like they have this like they have like G League, which is like a
like
It's a
as
sub-
you know,
it's a
minor
sub-
leagues,
it's like a
you know,
sub-
minor league
it's like
baseball?
underneath the
It's like that.
NBA, right?
Yeah.
And so kids will
It's just
instead
like
of
one league under.
yeah. So like kids will go from like high school directly to the G League because they get
They
Some-
get paid. They
a lot
get
of
paid.
money. For
Some
that.
of the most like top recruits, like there was like
They get
3
paid.
of the
Like-
top
yeah.
20 recruits last year, and who went top 20 in the draft. They were from G League. Like
And these G League teams are owned by NBA teams.
yeah,
So if they play well, the NBA team can buy their contract
yeah.
and promote
It's
them up
just
to NBA.
straight. There's no like draft
No,
anymore.
no, no. You
No,
can,
no.
you
No,
can
no,
do
it's
draft.
draft. It's definitely
You can
a
do the
draft.
draft.
It's
Yeah,
a draft.
yeah,
It's a
yeah,
draft. No, no.
Is that only for high school?
Jalen Green.
What do you mean?
What,
Yeah,
the
yeah.
draft?
So like you're signed to a 1-year contract with them, right?
Yeah.
Because I know,
For the,
like, I don't know what the Lakers like G League team is, but
but like
what's
if
the
you're
case?
South
already
Bay
onto
something.
the team,
They're
you
also-
can get put down. I think.
Yeah,
And then they
I know you
push
can
back up.
move down and up. I don't know about high schoolers.
That's two-way. That's
Is
But
there
that's-
like a
yeah.
age limit for the G League? Or
19, 18, 19?
No.
no.
G
How?
League
No.
players?
No,
Like-
no, no.
Oh, for the
There's
Ignite.
no limit.
I don't know.
No, because
No, there's no limit.
there's no limit.
No.
you could be 18. No, that's the whole point.
Anyone can
No,
play
no, no.
G
I
Other
mean,
than-
like,
no.
can you be too old for the G League?
Okay,
No,
well,
you can't.
No,
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 you
no,
need
no,
to
no,
go.
No, no, no. You can. People get dropped.
If
down
you're
there all the
39,
time.
yeah, if you're 39 and
No,
I'm doing
they're not gonna
much, you're
sign you
getting
at
cut.
some point.
Yeah,
but like, you
yeah.
can,
there's no limit.
theoretically, you could be like 65 and play
Oh,
in the G League.
This
team.
is South Bay Lakers. It's
Yeah.
actual Lakers. Oh, that's weird.
Yeah, so it's the Raptors.
How does tennis work
What do you mean?
Oh, tennis.
Tennis is just
in terms of like going pro?
Like literally, it's
No,
your
okay,
grind.
I'll tell
and
you have to be good.
Individual.
So
It's all
basically,
individual.
there's like kids levels tournaments. Like there's like USTA foundations. That's in the USA. Most people start with this is different for like other countries like Asia, Africa, but in USA, everyone goes to a USTA, and then at some point they become like really good, and so they stop caring about USTA and they go straight to ITF, which a lot of pro players play ITF too, and through ITF, you can get like if you keep winning ITF, you like you get a good ITF ranking, you can get into a lot of ATP tournaments. ATP is the pro level tournament. Like there's, they rank like the top like 1,500
So, like,
people.
Yeah.
So you don't necessarily have to go to college. Like you
No,
can.
no,
you
can
don't have
turn
This
pro after high
literally
school.
like
Nobody really.
I
does.
think
if
most
you
don't.
just yeah.
There's like
It's like soccer.
there's like 5 people I know that are pro that went to college, and there's like I know.
So what happens after college? Like, do you get recruited by?
No, there's no recruiting.
You
It's
just
the
same
thing.
process.
College is part of the
No,
process.
basically, like with tennis, you don't have a team.
Right.
You don't have like a thing. Well, I guess no, you don't really have like an organization that you play for.
No, you don't.
It's you yourself.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
however good you are, that's how high ranking.
So like,
you are.
I could enter a tournament for like.
Let's just say
for
you
amateurs.
got crazy good. Like you're starting to play right now.
Yeah.
Right, and you
Oh,
start
there's something.
playing.
Okay, there's
and you
something
play.
called wild card.
Wild card.
So like, if you're like showing off to like I don't know, scouts will be somewhere like you're just going.
That's
somewhere,
what I mean.
Playing,
though.
you're like playing out of your
what would
ass.
the point of a scout be if there's no recruit?
No, there's something called wild card,
Uh-huh.
and these scouts they you get film, you talk up people, and
Mhm.
they'll give you wild cards into like ITF tournaments if you're like really that good, and if you don't prove yourself, you're not gonna get any more.
Okay, so you get invited to these tournaments.
No, you.
No. These are the wild cards.
These are the wild card
Okay.
entries, like.
So like let's just say like there's a tournament with like blank and
Mhm.
obviously or like even with the NFL you have like the wild card round
Yeah,
and like
yeah.
there's like the one team
Mhm.
that like
Those teams don't
wins.
get advantages, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like.
And that's like
So, yeah.
Gotta check that one too.
What happened? What happened?
The cameras have a 20-minute.
yeah.
Oh.
It's whack, but
You good?
yeah. So basically, it's just like however your skill level is like,
Yeah.
that's just how high you go. There's
Like,
no recruitment.
how do you
And-
get exposure? Like, how do you
I
get
mean,
exposed?
I guess it's the same thing for every sport,
No,
right?
Yeah.
if you
No, but, like, I
experience,
feel
you
like
get better.
There's a better process for basketball. There's a better process for football. It's like
Well, that's because
My-
because we're shown
That's
that.
because you're familiar with the
Like,
process. Like,
There's this
That's what I'm
guy,
saying.
top 4 in the world. His name is Tsitsipas. My coach, he literally beat him in high school.
Name's funny.
Stefanos Tsitsipas.
Tsitsipas, he literally he's Greek. My coach literally beat him when he lived in Spain and when he was in high school. Like the better they play, like the more experience they have, especially in tennis, you get a lot better through experience.
No, but okay. So tomorrow I could go and enter like a amateur level, like the highest amateur level tournament there is. Like, I could go and do that
No,
tomorrow.
you have to have a
you
ranking.
wouldn't get selected for the tournament. You
Yeah.
could sign up for the
You
tournament.
could sign
wouldn't get
up.
selected.
Yeah, anyone could sign up.
So right,
but
I
you
have to get like invited for it.
No,
right?
No,
no,
your
no,
ranking.
no, no,
Your
no.
ranking.
I
has to
think
be-
theoretically I could sign up for the U.S. Open.
Right.
I would not get selected
No,
for
Right.
no, U.S. Open's in it.
Okay.
Okay.
Other high
Okay.
level ATP.
Yeah,
any
yeah, okay.
tournaments, like
Probably.
not
See,
Grand
it's
Slams.
okay.
like both.
It really depends. So here, when you initially start
Mhm.
and you start playing, it's about you, right?
Right.
And then as you get higher into these big level tournaments and stuff, that's when you get invited like U.S. Open or like French Open, like all these open games. But for ATP and ITF and stuff,
You sign
you
up.
will get rejected if your rank isn't good enough. They will
Okay.
not invite
They
you
auto-
if
yeah.
yours-
Yeah.
if
They
your
won't even
rank
like.
is
They
better.
don't. Nobody like actually looks. It just
No,
auto rank.
what I'm saying, like,
Oh,
how do you
okay.
get selected? Like,
No,
like,
no, no. Here's the thing.
just
Like,
sign
let's
up.
say
Just
Based
sign
on-
up.
Sign the ladders.
it's
No, like,
literally it's
wins.
all in a database. Like my ranking right
Really?
now on UTR is a 3.54, right? And so when I sign up for a tournament, it would put me up, and let's just say I have a 3.5, and this other kid has a 4, and there's one spot left. It'll auto just put him in and put me as backup.
Okay.
Right.
Okay,
Okay.
yeah, see.
That makes more sense.
Like
so
that-
you just gotta get lucky sometimes. Like, it literally is like
No.
mostly
No,
luck
no,
if
it's
you're.
just- no, it's
No,
not
unless- no,
luck,
no, no,
'cause
no,
it's
no.
based off of
Obviously,
No, no, no.
you
your
sign
rating.
up to like rank based
Yeah.
tournaments,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
but
I'm saying there's more luck involved.
No,
I feel like
really,
there's more
because
like
it's
that.
based off
But
how
here's
you
the
play.
thing, and
if
it's-
you're bad, you're bad.
Yeah,
and
but
your
I feel
rating
like you're
reflects
given, you're given less chance in like most of like the
No,
sports
what
that I'm
happens
familiar
is
with.
you start off at. Okay, I'll tell you. My brother plays like. My brother just got like fifth at like national level 1.
Okay.
So I'll tell you how he. So he starts at like the bottom of the bottom. He wins these tournaments.
Mhm.
He gains points. It's like if you win like a level 6, you get 30 points. He wins like 3 of these. He has 90 points. He's eligible to put L5. No one really signs up. So he wins those. He has like, let's say he has like 200 points. Now he's finally eligible to play L4s, L3s. He keeps playing. He keeps doing good in those, right? He gets more points, and oh boom! Finally, he's playing L2s, L1s, right? He's playing that. He keeps winning there too. He's getting more points, and then finally, at some point, he's like, okay, USTA, like I'm too good for USTA. Let me go get ITF, and then all the top ranked people in USTA get like wild cards into ITFs, right? Like one of my friends, he's like number 1 in the country for a long time, and then he gets like these like wild cards into ITFs. Now he has ITF points. He doesn't need the wild cards anymore. Like he's playing these ITF tournaments, and eventually when he gets like really really good, he'll get like ATP. Oh, he already gets like ATP wild cards like to play
Okay.
like for qualifiers. He doesn't, but like and then he keeps winning these. He'll make like if he keeps winning, he'll get into ATP 500s, ATP 750s, and then eventually Grand Slams. Like that's
yeah.
Okay.
So that's how you.
Okay.
It's just
Based
climbing ladders. That's
Points,
all
the
it is.
database,
Yeah.
all that, like
Everything's
there you
ranking
go.
based.
Okay, so
Yeah.
yeah, she
From, like, a
tennis is
young
lot
age,
more
tennis is-
complicated than like
It's generally
It's pretty straightforward.
it's like-
honestly.
No, I know, but
But
I mean, like in
different
terms
from
of
other
like,
sports, yeah.
It's different than
Yeah.
similarity
It's
with
more
other
systematic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's
If
like
you
how
win,
like
you
soccer
go, if you lose,
That's what I was gonna
you're
say.
done.
Like,
Okay.
like it's how like soccer plays. Like you start other places, big teams they find you, they sign you to their youth club, and then you just
yeah,
develop.
you
from
develop
there.
through there.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, okay, that makes more sense. Yeah, see, I was very uneducated about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. Tennis is different.
Yeah.
Tennis is different.
I have a good question. Very
Ask it.
random. Would you rather know how you die or when you die? The cause of your death or the exact time of your death?
When?
Can you pick none?
Yeah, neither. Bro.
No, wait. What was your
No.
question? It was
So
either the
what's
time
cause
of
of
death
death? No,
or what
cause of
caused
death.
death. Yeah.
Cause of death. So how you die? Okay, someone murdered me. Okay. Or time.
I'd rather know when.
When?
Or
No,
time.
when.
Or when.
I'd
Absolutely
want-
when.
Why?
It's like-
Bro,
I don't wanna
neither,
know
bro. I
how.
don't want to know.
No,
I'd
no,
be
no, no,
hiding.
no,
Here's
no,
the
no,
thing.
no, no.
Here's the thing. I don't want to know when or how, because then I'm gonna get paranoid the
Well,
entirety.
you're
of my
paranoid
life.
either way.
No.
No,
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 my
because-
time's gonna come. You know.
My
Yeah.
time's gonna come. I already know. Like we all know that our time's gonna come at some point.
Yeah.
If we know, we have the confidence now that we'll probably die when we're later on in our life when we're older,
Yeah.
right?
Right.
Because we're pretty young. Yeah.
Thank you, thank you.
Like, I mean, we have like the general belief.
Yeah.
Right? And then so, once you get into how you died, like let's say that I figure out that I die in a car crash.
You're never gonna drive a car.
Yeah, exactly.
never
You know
gonna
how that would be.
But then
I don't
I
even want the
love cars.
opportunity to know that I died in a car
I
crash.
I don't want to
love
know
cars.
either thing,
I don't
bro.
want
we
Yeah, that's
understand.
true.
Like,
you don't
I-
want to know.
yeah,
no,
I know.
nobody
Like,
wants.
I don't
But
wanna
I'm
know
saying-
either thing
But I'm
either. I
saying.
just wanna
But I'm
live
saying.
my
I would.
That's what I'm
I feel
saying,
like
bro.
cause. Okay, I feel like you'd eventually get over it. You'd be like, you know what? Fuck it. If this is the time, it's the time. It's the same thing. You accept it. So like knowing when, you're like. I feel
Well,
like.
what would you choose?
I think cause.
Cause? Really?
But like at the same time, what if it's like okay, you get what's a good
If it's
example?
when, I can literally say goodbye to people.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Yeah, yeah,
Like,
I
if I'm-
understand that part, but like, let's say you get shot in I don't know London. You get shot in London.
So you're gonna
Can
avoid
you
London?
prevent? Yeah, yeah. Can you prevent? Is that possible?
No.
No.
You
'cause
think like
Yeah.
the universe would like somehow make it possible for that to happen?
No, because
No.
you are going to.
It's gonna happen regardless.
Right, but what if I never go on a flight again?
No. It will happen because
Somehow.
your
No, that's what I'm saying.
cause.
So the universe will do something.
No,
right?
You're
it's not gonna be
yeah.
that specific. If
But
it's
it's
that
like-
specific.
Okay, but
that's
that gets really detailed then. 'cause
Yeah,
then-
It's
London.
because it's like
The
okay,
same-
well, what, I will never go to London.
Then then we start getting
where,
into
if it's
it's like
where you die,
do you
I'm
have-
choosing that option.
No.
No.
If
Cause you said
Nah,
London,
nah.
you said shot in London. That's so
no,
specific.
but you get shot, meaning like specific, like someone murdered you straight. in
But
London.
then you
Not
can't
exactly-
say London.
You said
So
in
you just
London.
said shot.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah, no. If it's
'Cause if you
where,
say
I'm
where-
choosing where 10 out of 10 times.
Yeah.
Because I'm
No,
never gonna go back to
but
that.
no,
place.
but
it's gonna happen.
Yeah,
no, no,
it
no,
has
no.
to. It's how you die.
No, but
It's
then
how you-
now
that's
we
what
get
I-
into
it's written, yeah.
now we get into is life predestined for us?
Okay.
Or
Is
do
it
we have
free
free
will?
will?
No,
Or is it-
No. It actually goes if
No,
you start
yeah, yeah.
getting into.
I
like,
think the universe
where.
will eventually make it happen.
But how?
If you consciously choose,
What we're back to
you can't.
Is it a
is life a
simulation?
simulation?
Oh,
Also, I have something to say. I feel like if you chose how and it was old age, that's fantastic. Like
Yeah,
I'd
yeah,
be-
but
dude,
there
that's
it is. There's
perfect.
chance.
gonna
There's
improve-
chance.
that'll
There's
improve-
chance.
That's
in
like
there.
isn't that like the most common way people die? Like,
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah.
If you pick that option, like you're gonna.
Well, you're not
the
picking
most-
You're like
option.
blessed.
And then what happens if I don't? What happens if I see, oh, fell down a sewer?
Okay, but old
You
age.
avoid all sewers.
And then,
Sewers
but
is
how-
so
yeah,
common.
but-
But then does it change? But like, okay, for example, like you were saying, okay, I die in London, right? And then I just never.
Take
go-
out London. No.
No.
You don't get to know where.
Just hear me out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, fair.
It says I die in London, right?
Never go to London.
Just never go to London.
Does it
But
change?
does it change?
I guess the city.
But would you get
Changes
to
things.
know again? So you live your whole life in paranoia that it's gonna happen in London.
No,
But
no,
you're
I
not,
don't
you're not
go to
living in
London.
I would
paranoia.
get
You're like,
paranoid from
okay, I
time.
just
No,
don't
no,
go to
no,
London.
no.
Here's the thing.
Simple.
We don't know if it's gonna change or not, right? So
Exactly,
if
yeah,
it
yeah.
can change and we know that it will change, we do live in paranoia.
Okay.
Because
yeah.
now we don't go to London, but then it's like, what's gonna happen to me? Like, cause my
So you get
destiny
curious.
is changed.
You get
at that
curious.
No, but my thing is,
Go to
what I
London.
think is like, if
Fucking we fall.
No, facts. No,
if you're like, if you know your cause and then you try to avoid that, I feel like your cause would change. But it would like, I feel like eventually your cause would change, or it would. There's two options. It would change, or the universe will make it happen.
Yeah, the universe is gonna make it happen.
Yeah.
bro.
But it could also
How?
change, and then you're just gonna die.
How?
Like, it
What
just gives
is-
you another one.
Vanguard.
Like, will London
What
come to
is
you?
the universe? Then, because you said
Forces,
the universe.
forces.
Forces.
Code.
The people in charge of the
Life is a simulation.
It is. It really is.
Bro's trying to
I don't believe so.
fight and then we
I
all-
do not believe so.
We love you, the Vanguard group.
No, yeah.
I
100%.
promise.
Please don't come after us.
We love you.
We're just in high school.
Don't cut off
We
my
have
Instagram.
so
I
much
need that.
life to live. Hopefully.
Well, if you know time, then maybe not.
No, but then
Well,
I'd
okay.
live life to the fullest if I know time. Like
Yeah,
if I
exactly.
knew that I had limited time,
Yeah.
I'd see all that I want to see
Fucking
now.
we ball, you know.
Ball.
Yeah, I don't
Walter
know. I feel
White?
like there's some sort of like, what's it like when you come to terms with something? It's like
Acceptance. Can you just say acceptance?
no, I guess it's acceptance, but it's like
Fate?
closure
Closure.
Closure.
Yeah.
to your life. I guess if you
Yeah.
know time,
Yeah.
because you know it's gonna end and you don't have any choice about it, so you just live life and like appreciate what you have now.
Exactly.
And,
Yeah.
like,
If it's old age, boom.
No, that's what it is.
I know the time.
Like, cause-
old age isn't a cause of death.
bro, old
When you
age is
get
either
old,
60 or 80.
Like when you get
Like
old,
stroke.
you just get diseases.
Like
your
stroke,
body just
cancer,
Yeah.
Starts
blah blah blah.
What's
If
the
you
word?
get,
Okay.
Okay, yeah. So
What
I
do you
choose.
think?
I'm so.
It
So I'm
does not
choosing
decomp-
time.
I'd rather have that. I'd
That's
rather
what I'm
have that
thinking,
randomness
yeah.
than knowing
No,
when
not
I die.
decompose.
'cause
Your
I'm-
body-
Degenerates?
No, like literally decomposes.
I would want to say degenerates.
Same. That.
Ellen.
Okay. Like your body physically just like
That's
stops.
old age.
Yeah, but that.
It's
it's
just-
based
not
on
called
here's the
old
thing. Here's the
age.
thing. Here's the thing. Old age, like let's just say you get like cancer or whatever.
I
and
want to
then-
say that's old age.
But you have old age, so would you die? But like I don't know. I feel like it gets really
Because if you
fuzzy
say old
once
age,
you say
because if
old
you're
age.
saying old age, then it's like that's
You
low key knowing
can't
time.
say-
No.
It is.
Yeah,
though.
wait, no, yeah.
Low key,
'Cause
yeah.
there's a specific range in your life where
You're like, okay,
but, like-
around these ages, I'm gonna die. So that'd be, would that be good or bad?
Would you rather?
But what if you both die like that? Is my point.
Okay.
Would you rather?
Well, we're
know-
saying you die like that. We're saying you will die like that.
Would you rather know
Okay,
like?
but that's just giving me a time period. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
giving me a time period of.
Right. So then you'd live your fullest during those times. So then you would want to know cause. If you got old age as your
But old
cause,
age isn't
if
a
it if a
cause.
paper
Old
yeah,
age-
paper
yeah,
says
exactly.
old age.
Old age.
Old age
Old age-
causes.
Cause.
Okay, all right. Degenerate, whatever you're saying.
Well, your body-
I
You
could,
as
I
in
could get
develop
pneumonia or I could
diseases.
get hypothermia as I'm
And you-
75 years
you
old.
could
and
get
then
the
die.
common
die,
cold.
exactly.
But I could also get hypothermia while I'm 13 and die off that.
Exactly.
Yeah, I'm saying
but
it's not
you
luck of the
being
draw.
old, but you being old and your body not being able to fight
It
off
benefit.
pneumonia.
It like makes it more likely to get hypothermia when I'm older.
Exactly. And
But I
die
can also
from
get it when I'm younger.
So
it doesn't-
old age
is-
cannot be a cause. It causes.
Okay, yeah, that's fair
Yeah.
enough. That's fair enough. Yeah, because your body can't take care of it. So like, if your cause was like you said pneumonia, then you still don't have any
Yeah,
closure.
you don't
at
have
all.
any like.
You have
close-
zero
that's
closure.
why.
You're- No, but I would be fine with that. Like, cause like
Knowing that your life could. Oh, that's just like. It's like
no, but
you're
I'd
not
rather know
changing
that I get
anything.
pneumonia than knowing when I
Pneumonia?
die. Like that's only that case, not like, cause then there's like other ones like oh you get shot in the head straight up like
Yeah.
that would suck.
That would be
Yeah.
pretty bad.
I have a interesting question for
Okay.
you.
Mhm.
You guys remember that one flight from Malaysia?
Yep.
Yep.
What do you guys think
Aliens.
about that?
Think it
And
is
like,
aliens.
and like, here, it's kind of like a compound
What
question. Like
was that?
that flight,
Yeah,
and
it's
like
something.
that kind of ties into the Bermuda Triangle. So like, what?
Aliens.
What was that flight called? Flight
Egypt.
370.
370?
Egypt, Babylon,
What
all
happened?
that.
It
Vanguard.
just disappeared, right?
Nah, don't say that.
I love you, Vanguard.
Amelia Earhart.
Wait, she
What?
No, she,
Amelia
she also disappeared.
Oh wait.
Oh, she
Yeah, she
did.
did.
No, no, I thought
You
they
think she's
found
still alive?
Nah,
No, no,
They-
she got lost.
disappeared.
She was like,
She's not alive anymore. Maybe she was.
Yeah, no shot. She's alive, dog. She'd be like 100 and something.
what if it was an alien?
Bro.
Did they find Amelia Earhart?
I think they
No, they
did.
didn't. They didn't. No, they
They
didn't.
found photos in
No,
like
they didn't.
It's on her
Japan.
plane, though, yeah.
No, they have
Possibly found.
No,
No,
2021.
She's
Her
dead, bro.
brain
She's
was
not
found,
alive.
her plane was, but she
Famous
was.
aviator went missing during her fly. Attempt to fly around the world too. That's
Yeah.
an
Yeah,
She
interesting-
almost made it.
She's
She
the
almost
first-
made it, and then
almost
she
made
went
it.
there, and then
That was her last
Done.
flight, right?
Last like end.
This
the
like-
that was like her like
portion.
goal, her like end
No,
goal.
no, no. What I'm saying is that was her last pit stop, and then she disappeared, right?
No,
It wasn't
like,
a
like
pit
on.
stop.
No,
It
she
was
was
like-
making a round, and then that's where she
like
got
at
lost.
the end of her flight, she died.
Okay.
Essentially. And then-
But proof of her death has never been discovered.
exactly. So
Yep.
like, is she
We
dead?
have-
Is she not dead? Who knows?
There's a picture. Go to this, like search up Japan picture with like there's pictures with.
What?
I
Okay,
don't-
you gotta be more specific.
What do you
Search
think?
up Japan.
Japan.
Just search up Japan picture because there's a thing that's like,
Japan picture.
No, with the Amelia Earhart, obviously.
Okay.
I know.
No,
He like actually has something like genius.
no, because there's
Oh my god.
there's pictures with
Stupid-ass man, bro.
those. Those pictures, they say that like look, they say she's in the background.
Okay.
Well,
bro.
that could be any-
No.
Oh my
Like,
god,
there's like
bro.
her partner that she went on the flight with this dude who is also there. Right there. Look.
New York Post.
Pretty reliable source, eh?
Wait,
Yeah.
what? This was.
Oh.
Okay, no, that's today's day.
Oh, that's
Okay,
actually kinda
I was
cool.
like-
So what's the evidence on there?
That guy in
That's
the left.
not evidence. Bro.
Nah.
I don't.
It
think
could be no,
I
it
don't
could be
think
no,
it is.
no,
I don't
no,
think
no.
is, but
It
I'm just
could
saying,
be.
like,
It could be. They wouldn't just say that, bro. There's definitely something behind it, but it's.
it's likely not.
It's like it's yeah. I don't think it's that good of evidence.
It's too blurry.
But
think- I
just
think
the
you just-
Bermuda Triangle as a whole is
Ah.
a very odd concept, right? Because it's that one area where everything is lost, like all connection to everywhere else is just gone, and you don't know what happens there. That's the thing.
And people say there's like, oh, there's a gravitational field right around there, or
Yeah,
there's like,
exactly.
or an
Rex home.
electromagnetic field like right there, cause
Yeah.
Stop. I'm
Guys.
joking. I was joking.
That's where Vanguard definitely lives in the middle of the Bermuda
Oh,
Triangle.
I mean, there's no,
Turning-
we don't think that. We don't think that, right?
100%.
We don't think that. We don't think
do not
that.
believe that.
No, no, no.
To
Bermuda,
reiterate,
nothing.
We love you
We
guys.
love Vanguard.
There's an island named
We love
Bermuda.
Vanguard Group.
Like, what do they do there?
You should be chilling.
Cut a
man.
keys internet
Yeah.
if you
Just be
want.
chilling.
What did he say?
You'll hear it on the podcast though.
Bro, look up the Bermuda Triangle.
Oh yeah. Also, it's like in a very weird place.
It's like, I don't know where it is. I'll be.
It's off of the northeastern side of the United States.
Yeah, like North Carolina, like that coast.
What?
No, take that part out.
Oh, what? Okay. That's why we.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh.
I
that's
know
Oh,
like
it's lower.
Florida. No,
Oh, it's
it's
lower.
Florida.
It's lower.
southeastern, not northeastern.
Oh, but it goes up on that. Yeah.
Oh
yeah.
wow!
It goes up.
What? I didn't realize it was that close.
Where's Bermuda?
No, yeah.
What is Bermuda? Is it the
Bermuda's
bottom?
island. It's an island.
It's an island. It's like the
It's
tip
like one of the
the
corners
yeah.
of the triangle.
Which one? Which corner though? Is
On
that
top.
one?
It's
I
the
think.
north.
Oh.
Yeah, it's the northern.
That
one.
place is sus.
So
Oh,
that place is
what's
sus.
crazy is like
Oh, we've hit
What's
it.
crazy?
the people that have made it through the Bermuda Triangle have like allegedly seen like the clouds like opening and like
I'm gonna be
lights
honest. I think
coming.
that's a bunch of BS.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're just
Who-
saying stuff to say stuff.
Aliens.
They're
Aliens.
just saying.
I'm
stuff
telling
to,
you,
like,
bro.
Dude, imagine this. You actually cross the Bermuda Triangle, right? Something, right? And then you lose all connection, and you want popularity at that point. You're just gonna say whatever you want.
But what if it's real?
It's not real. That's the thing.
Someone.
Why would every single?
You
Why would
know,
okay,
there's
okay.
the people that say.
Yeah.
there's-
Also though, like why would aliens just go down right there?
Exactly. The
That's
people
their
that,
no, bro. That could be the octopuses, bro. The octopi.
The
That's their layer right there.
The people that
No,
actually
I-
cross that and say, "Oh, there's nothing there. All these people are lying." Why would the news say that? Why would the news actually show that? Like, they're not gonna show that. No, the news only
Yeah.
shows interest.
Obviously, they're trying to like get traffic.
Exactly.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. But like,
so it's
every-
like they
every
always
news-
just boost the most random posts, right? So like,
Every news outlet wants to
Which is
make
good.
money, and
Yeah.
by making money, you have to
which yeah.
be a good news
Yeah, I
source.
mean like you
Yeah.
gotta get
Exactly.
people intrigued.
Yeah.
You gotta get clicks.
you gotta eat. Yeah, exactly.
Vanguard controls all of it. That's
Yeah,
how-
actually,
pulls the
like,
strings. Early.
no, but let's talk about like that Malaysia flight for a second.
yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So
yeah.
it's like this happened in the middle of nowhere, right?
Yeah.
And so here's the thing. I wanna
I don't really know much about this. I just remember like it just
Flight-
disappeared.
Flight
I don't know where.
370 flight path. Right?
They make a TV show about this.
Yeah, Manifest.
Manifest.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. So here. So, this flight is like flying from I think, it obviously somewhere in Malaysia to, I think some city in China. Yeah.
Oh.
And then so it.
Okay. Wow.
Okay.
Nice.
Like,
Okay.
parts of it landed.
Right. No. Yeah. Okay. No. I'll get to that. But so they depart from Indonesia or whatever,
Right.
and they go over Malaysia, and then this is
Is this
in
where they
this
stop?
area. No.
That's the
They.
last message.
Oh, I lied. They took off from Malaysia. I can't read a picture. Anyways, they depart, and the airplane is talking to like tower control or whatever, the airports. They're talking whatever, and they get to the like middle of the sea between that area and Malaysia.
Yeah. No, facts.
And then all of a sudden communication stops, but the onboard GPS is still talking to satellites, right? And then so they take a turn and they fly back towards Malaysia. And so, like, obviously, as of now, no one's thinking anything of it. They don't even know what's happening because there's
I
no
mean, it's a storm,
communication,
right?
right?
Like if they're turning back, it's a
Yeah, it could be a storm. It could be like a malfunction, and they're like turning around
Right,
because
yeah,
Malaysia's close,
exactly.
or whatever. Like, they turned around. No one like obviously like when they see it, they're gonna question it, but no one questioned it. Whatever. And then so they fly over Malaysia, and then they take a right over Indonesia, so they don't cross over Indonesia.
right.
Why? No one
Why?
knows. I mean, and at this point, there's no communication. This flight has gone dark for like a couple hours. And then they go, and here's the thing. This flight was like 5 hours or something. They had enough fuel for 7 hours of flight. Or, I don't know the exact numbers, but they had more than enough fuel.
Right.
And so they go, and then right above like Indonesia, that's when the plane stops talking to like the satellites and whatever. And then they go dark.
Oh.
And then then this is speculation, but the flight path turns straight down and goes like through the Indian Ocean and goes like straight towards Antarctica basically. And it goes straight down, and then there's like small like every once in a while it sends like a communication thingy to the satellites. So that's how they know it's like going down, and then it all cuts off. And just you see nothing. There were search radius. They had like search radiuses. They knew like in the general area where to look. Nothing. And then like years later, parts of the plane show up on like beaches in Africa. And like this is like years later, and
Wow.
obviously like the tides like push the plane parts there. But how have they not found the whole plane?
Because if it crashes in the middle, it goes
It didn't
straight
crash.
down into the
How did
ocean.
they find the Titanic?
They found it. They found the Titanic. It just took a couple of years, and they found it.
How could they not find this plane?
Because
Exactly.
the Titanic, they had No, they didn't.
No, they didn't.
No.
No.
But they knew that.
They knew the path.
But this path changed. They knew the Titanic's path.
No, but this
regardless,
path
they
they know
still
the
would've
general
checked.
area.
Like
They
they
still
would
find
have
it.
checked like the general area, and I'm sure we have technology that we can send cameras down underneath to
The entire
Ever
Ever
since,
since-
ever since we found the
Exactly.
Titanic,
Exactly.
ever
That's
since
how
we found the
big the
Titanic,
Indian
we've
Ocean
gotten
is.
better technology.
Yeah. Here's the thing: they use this sonar thing where they shoot like sonar down to the seabed, and they get the signal back, and they know that's how they map the sea floor, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
They
yeah.
obviously haven't mapped the entire sea floor, but for this search investigation, they had like their areas that they thought where the plane was, right? Where the plane would have went, seeing as how much fuel it had, the flight path it took, whatever. They did their search, nothing. And then parts of the plane show up in Africa out of all the places. They didn't show up on any other coastal board. Well, I don't know that
Wait,
for sure.
when?
I don't know that for sure.
When did you?
This when was this plane? I want to say 2014.
Yeah, but when the parts show up,
Parts showed up a couple years later, like 3 to 3.
like 2017.
1 to 3 years. This is I watched a video on this, but
Oh, okay.
numbers aren't accurate. But they showed up years later.
That's insane, though. That
No one knows anything. And the thing is, this plane, this is like a Boeing plane or whatever.
they hold
I
up.
might be mixing something up, but there was some like plane defaulting thing. But these planes are generally reliable.
Oh yeah, 100%. And the fact that one could just go down and never be found is insane.
No, actually, that's kind of crazy because like the plane crashes happen all the time, and they always find the plane. But this
Yeah.
one's
Yeah, I mean,
How didn't they find this one in the
It's
ocean?
kinda
Wait,
wild.
did you say like while it was flying that it would send like little signals here? and
yeah,
there?
I mean,
Yeah,
the GPS like tracks it all the
And
way,
like,
right?
okay, so basically, like these planes, they have
Have they
radio
checked-
communications
have they
to
checked Bermuda?
towers, right?
Yeah,
Airport
like
towers.
right here was the last message they got. They saw them here.
Secondary radar contact, like they have ways to track these planes.
Exactly.
They
Yeah,
cannot
yeah.
go dark that easily.
Because there's other planes flying, right? So
There's
you
other
need
planes
to know
No,
flying.
yeah,
where-
there's,
They
like,
have
people, like, literally,
satellites
like,
talking to them.
Looking at
Their
this stuff.
autopilot system works off satellites and stuff, and like their altitude mainly remained the same while they were on their flight path. So it's like, did autopilot go wrong? Was someone on the plane directing them to fly in these weird ways?
Was it just
Even
a regular
if,
flight?
Even if that was a thing,
It was a regular flight.
Why did it fly south?
We don't know.
We don't know.
We literally have no clue what happened to this plane because we cannot find it.
And there's
Because
zero.
if we find
Yeah.
it, planes have these things called black boxes
Right,
where
yeah, I was
every
gonna say,
single input, everything that happens on the plane, every radio communication, every satellite communication, everything is listed in
and
the
it
black box.
records too.
Okay.
It's
I think the black
indestructible.
box is actually orange.
No, yeah, it's weird, but they call it the black box.
Yeah.
Right. You have to believe that whoever caused this thing to happen absolutely do not want the plane to be found.
Yeah.
And what can they do to hide a plane? Just
Take
like
it
make
away.
disappear.
How?
Take
I
the
don't
plane
understand
away.
what they could do.
This plane only had so much fuel, and the flight path that it was taking straight down into the Atlantic, like I'm
That's
gonna try
so
and get.
odd.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get it the different. Here,
was going
here.
to
This
Antarctica
is
a long
this is a
way.
good one.
Oh, that's pretty
This
good.
picture. Oh, hold on. Alright, my MacBook hates me. Okay, here we go.
Yeah,
So this is like kind of their search radius. Here's Malaysia, Indonesia. It took the flight path here, and it goes straight down. Like the countries, I think Australia, Malaysia, and then China, like they all like collaborated. This is their search area. The plane cannot fly further than that with the fuel it had. Where could it have gone? Australia would know if it landed on their borders, because mainland.
Yeah, like you were saying, it
Near them.
Part showed up on the
In Africa too. Like
Yeah, that's-
there's like not tides. There's like currents, ocean currents.
Like
Right.
how to get there so
They
quickly?
go.
Small part.
That's pretty
No,
quick.
no. They'll get there. Like in 1 year, you can get further with ocean currents.
Really?
You can get further.
Hmm.
If you, obviously these parts would be underwater.
Mm.
Like,
you would have
to
to
an
like
extent.
purposely do that, right? Like you'd have to purposely put it into a current and then get there in like a certain amount of time.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
I mean, even in these accidental ones, like once you catch a current, it's pretty quick. They're faster
Yeah.
than like,
That's
one
fair.
year is fast, but obviously they didn't get there.
You said
in
1 to
1 year,
3
it's
years,
like
so
1 to
that
3
that's
years.
a,
So I
that
don't know
makes sense.
exactly.
That
Like
makes
in
sense.
Finding
That makes
Nemo,
sense.
like
Yeah,
you know,
I mean,
the
they get in a
turtle
current and they
is
just go and.
dipping.
So it's like they had this search area and it's gone, and they just found like.
I'm reading
He's,
this.
like, so amazed.
Yeah, like this plane has.
It's
just
very interesting. It gives me chills, actually. Like,
No, yeah.
And it's like
does.
here. Like it goes and then there's just nothing. So it's like,
Why Antarctica, bro? Like
We
why?
should, hold on, look up what happened.
Imagine one of these people like actually like is like alive still. Imagine, and they're not.
How?
They're just not
That's
allowed to
also
say
how, 'cause
something.
in
Antarctica?
No, they
The
just
ocean?
They made their
They
way
just,
there.
they just somehow.
Did
No, don't ask
something.
how.
They just
They're
did
alive.
somehow.
They're living in Australia, but they can't like tell anyone
Because
that-
I think they're crazy.
something. Yeah, something happened. Like
So you think there's someone like a secret
could be.
society that tried to do this
Could
because
be.
someone on there knew something that they shouldn't have known,
maybe.
or maybe all of them knew it.
So it's like, how has this plane disappeared? I literally. Okay. So, March 24th, Malaysian Prime Minister announced that based on the analysis of final signals, Inmarsat and the UK Air Accidents Investigation Branch (AAIB) had concluded that the flight crashed in a remote part of the Indian Ocean, 2,500 kilometers, 1,500 miles southwest of Australia. They have those like ranges, yet they're not able to find it. We have the technology to map the seafloor.
Exactly. But
We
just-
have the
It's been
scuba.
years since the Titanic. It's been years, and they found the Titanic.
They found the Titanic.
they found it.
How was this so intricately crashed. So,
Or
like,
was it
intricately
All right, let's
flawed.
Yeah.
That's
see
crazy.
the options. All right.
Options, yeah.
They found a shipwreck trying to find this.
Exactly.
Like, they didn't find it, but they found
So
Something else, yeah.
it's like secret society, or like, let's say like a criminal for some reason, but they're like a different type of criminal. They're like
Nah, bro.
multiple.
I don't
That's so
know.
hard.
Criminal.
No,
but
here's the
then
thing.
they're aliens.
There were no diplomats on the thing.
Multiple,
on the flight.
Parts of this plane have been found. Like
Parts,
yeah,
but
there's
not
some
the-
in Mauritius. There was some in South Africa.
That is so
like-
odd.
I said Africa, right? They washed up on it.
Yeah,
Okay.
That's so odd.
Like,
No, but
but
it's like
I don't
obviously
think that-
they'd be found
Yeah.
on the beaches to the Indian Ocean, right?
Right, yeah.
I would not be surprised if they were found anywhere else, right?
Exactly.
But it's how have we not found the important parts of what we need to conclude this mystery?
they
And it's-
suspended it in 2017.
Yeah, they suspended the search.
They
a long
should
time ago.
continue it. It'd actually be like.
I
Oh,
think-
bruh, the search cost 160 million. Never mind.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
what I'm saying.
It
They
costs.
spent, like,
Yeah.
that's ridiculous.
And the thing is, let's say there was a criminal.
Mm. I don't
What's
know.
their motive? Because
I don't
the
But they have to be a
people-
different type of criminal.
No,
like, they
but
have
I
to-
don't even
No,
think
no, no, no.
you couldn't
if
execute
you're
that.
that different of a criminal, I would target a plane of an influential person, a wealthy person.
What if
stuff
we
like
just
that.
don't know? Like, what if like
Yeah,
we
we
have
would-
no,
we would
we
know.
know
We
the
would know.
passengers.
Yeah.
We
No,
know
but
the passengers. There were no
That's true,
one
that's true,
important.
No, but
There's no
even if there
nothing
wasn't someone
casual.
important on it,
There was like 2 Americans, like a couple Malaysians, like all different people around the world. Just normal.
You never know.
You
Some
would
random dude
need
just do it for fun.
a
I don't
lot
understand.
of no.
I wouldn't think it would happen, but it's possible.
You would need a lot of like.
Connection. All
I would
this,
absolutely love if this plane just randomly came back one day.
Yeah.
That'd be amazing. Like
That
a
would
real
Dude,
life
like everyone's
manifest.
just on it.
Yeah.
Like it's
Oh
just
my
completely
God, bro.
fine.
Like-
No,
just, like flies
Like,
back.
Like
and-
isn't
real
that what
life
manifest is
manifest.
about? They
Yeah.
fly
Yeah,
into
yeah,
a
they
storm
just
and they
come
come
back.
out,
Yeah.
but
5
then
years
when
later.
they land,
It's like
everyone.
It's like
What if
5
it's like
years
that?
after, right?
Like,
Something like
It's
that?
5
yeah,
years
it's
after.
it's 5 years after, and everyone thinks they died, but this plane is still like. But they found parts of
yeah,
this
but they
plane.
found parts of this plane. They didn't find parts.
So-
of
They
it
did- they did.
manifest. They found parts of the plane.
I've seen
in
the show.
manifest.
Yeah.
How
Really?
they found parts?
I don't know. It's such a confusing show.
Dude, what if it's like a black hole?
That's what I'm saying. It could be like a
Where?
wormhole.
Just no, but then there would be other stuff getting sucked up.
No,
into
no,
it.
no,
what Bermuda
but,
is,
but,
that's what Bermuda
no,
is.
but it can
Just the
but it
plane.
can like open and close, right? Like
I mean,
I mean,
obviously
okay,
the
that's
likelihood of that happening
yeah.
is very low.
and it just takes
but-
one plane from Malaysia. Like,
No, but a black hole doesn't have like.
This
an
ever happened, like, to this
objective,
extent
right?
prior
Like,
to
it just opens
2014?
and closes.
It's
black holes?
Yeah. Well,
No, they
no. I mean, they could open and close, right?
Yeah.
Or if they're open, they just stay open.
they stay up.
they stay open and they just get bigger.
Yeah,
They're
they
not-
literally just keep getting bigger till they just
swallow.
just
it.
keeps
Yeah,
they just keep
getting bigger until they collide with another one.
Actually,
and then they still get
And then they still get bigger, yeah.
Basically, black holes are like where everything just folds on itself. Where it's just
Dude, that concept is just.
Space
blows my
is
mind.
up.
Dude, space in itself is just.
You know, in
ridiculous.
what is it? February 1st, you can see a comet with your
Oh,
naked
yeah.
eye.
Oh, that's pretty sick.
Yeah,
What's a comet? Do you know?
I don't know what it's called, but it's the first time it's come around in like
Oh, I thought you said what is
tens
a
of
comet?
thousands of years.
But isn't that wild? Like just the idea of space, right? Like
Yeah, and how we can
Hubble.
like map out this comet.
Exactly.
And we know it's
Yeah.
gonna we know exactly where it's gonna be. Like,
Yeah.
But we
it's
can't
crazy.
find a plane. Sorry.
Yeah, yeah.
Don't we know more about space than our own ocean floor?
Yeah.
We
That
know
is
more,
know more
we
about
know-
space
We know
than
more
our-
about the moon's
That is crazy.
surface than the
Oh
bottom
yeah,
of the
moon surface.
Okay.
That's light, bro.
Now that we get to the moon, what do you guys think about the moon
Oh.
landing? What do you guys think
Like,
about the moon
not
landing?
really.
I think there's.
I think it's like no.
Is it real?
I think the first one was not real, but after that, like it's real now. Like people go to the moon now.
right.
But I don't think.
You
Neil-
think the first one with Neil Armstrong?
You think this
that was
is
fake?
fake?
That was fake.
Dude,
That was
have you
fake.
seen?
Nah, bro.
Okay, think
come
about it.
on. Now.
There's a
I've
reason
seen
why.
So many videos.
What do you mean?
That
Have
shit
you
is
seen a
real.
flag?
It's gotta be at least a
waving?
Yeah, have you seen a
possibility.
waving flag in space with no gravity?
That doesn't
Dude.
make any sense.
There's videos of this
It-
guy
dude.
jumping.
People were saying,
There's
oh, it's
videos
like
of this guy jumping on the moon, and if you compare it to like today's astronauts who are actually on the moon, like definitive proof that they're on the moon, the jump.
No one's
pattern's
been to the
different.
moon since Apollo
11.
15. No.
13.
They went after
Okay, never mind.
for
Yeah,
experiments.
no one's
and
been
stuff.
for a while.
No one's been
For
in like the
a
past
minute.
50 plus years.
Go to space.
They go to space.
Okay,
They
They
don't
go
go
to
to
the
space.
International Space Station.
You go to the
They
ISS,
go
but you don't go to the
around.
moon.
Is that
They-
is that
they-
America or is
ISS
that?
I saw a
is
video.
International Space Station, so it's a bunch of countries.
I saw a video that was like that the last people who went to the moon, like their like jump patterns, like I don't know, could be due
Okay,
to
that's like-
weight or whatever. I don't know. It's not a good argument, but like it's like different from like Neil Armstrong.
The thing is that
But
waving
that's-
flag.
The waving flag and
No, bro.
and
That,
there's like a reflection. Have you ever seen that? The reflection where it looks like it's a camera on the other side.
Well,
That's-
okay.
No,
it's a
like
camera.
like
black
a
and white,
setup,
I
like a
mean,
setup.
yeah.
It looks like it's a setup.
I want to see that.
They would
Okay.
have cameras on them.
No,
But like
like it looks like it's like a
Wait,
tripod,
what is this? Like,
just
uh,
like Neil
moon
Armstrong
landing.
reflection.
fake moon.
there is a reason though why they would want to do this because they're in like
it was
all
hyping
this
up.
They were in a
Well,
race.
because-
No,
Yeah,
they were in a
exactly,
race.
exactly.
Yeah, they were in a
Exactly,
race to the
exactly. So
moon.
they're like trying to like.
Look, like go to the
No
one.
way.
Like zoom
Okay.
in on that.
Wait, what?
Zoom in on that.
No.
No, but this kind of
No,
like
it's-
this is the moon lander, this is the astronaut, and these two are like other cameras or equipment that,
That
they're
looks-
setting
That
up.
looks like a
That looks
Christmas
like
tree.
pretty real to me.
No, it looks
Yeah, click on this.
This one?
Okay.
Well, never
Oh,
mind. I thought that.
Also, you think if they were trying to cover it up, they wouldn't have taken that out? If
Yeah,
they- if they thought that
exactly.
looked
Like they
weird.
know to take it out.
Things slip through.
Oh, I think this is what he's talking about.
No, this is fake,
That's fake.
bro. This
Which
is
one?
obviously
Look at
rendered.
the
same
Yeah,
pictures.
But what's
in
the,
video,
what's
it
the real?
literally-
What's the real one he's talking about though?
This is the real one here. This,
It is. Why is it so clear?
because
Why
they
is it
they
so
have
clear?
like
You can,
image
like,
clearing.
you
and
can
software.
enhance it and stuff,
They can
yeah.
enhance. Technology's crazy.
I don't know. It was like it.
Honestly,
You genuinely believe that
I
it's fake?
genuinely
Like, the
believe
first
that it's
one?
problem
real.
is everything,
Yeah,
First one's
same.
fake. The first one's fake.
everything that happened could be
Dude.
explained by science.
Dude,
like
the
I
fact that
genuinely
they were
think
in
that
a
is real.
race with Russia to reach the moon. That part is like what gets me because they have the most like craziest motivation. Look at the wave.
That's
flag.
not moving
I-
like that in space.
That's
Look at the waving flag, bro.
the waving flag is the only thing that I don't understand. But
yeah.
here's the thing: there's no atmosphere on the moon for the flag to wave.
Right.
Exactly. So
But
why is it
it's
waving?
Also,
were to,
this
like-
this isn't. This could most definitely be fake. This picture.
I think this one's fake.
But it says
Because
moon
they didn't have
landing
col-
footage.
No, 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 no.
Possible to fake.
No, they had
Thumbnail,
color.
bro. Thumbnail. Like, get people to click on it. Like, I see a waving flag. Like, I'm gonna click on it. Like,
yeah.
but here's the thing. Obviously,
click on it though.
Yeah,
I just
yeah.
wanna see what it is.
Like, why the moon landing?
By the way,
is
it's all
real.
allegedly. What
No,
we're
but
thinking.
here's the thing. Like, I don't know. I genuinely believe that it's real. Like,
Yeah.
I, do
I think we've been on the moon, but like Aki was saying,
I think it's the first one,
The
and
first
I think
one
it
was
is
fake.
Neil Armstrong.
Here's the other thing.
I think this one was fake. I like 100%. Honestly,
so
like
for the waving flag, like what else is the flag supposed to look like? Just like stretched out, completely straight.
Like,
Why would it look like that too?
it wouldn't be
No,
waving,
because
though.
then okay. So
I don't know if
there's
it's waving. There wasn't a
there's
video.
two things that the flag could do. Either
Just, like,
just
drop.
be there and drop because moon has some gravity,
Right.
or two, they put metal rods on the top and bottom so the flag stays stretched out. You know what I mean?
They
Yeah.
say,
Which
they
is what
say-
I think
Wait, there is
is
a
how
video.
they set it up. I don't know how
Or
it
just
looks
a
right
metal
now.
rod at the
No, there
top,
is a video.
and then like when
There's
they
no
put
video.
it down,
It's
it
It's
like
like
looks
1960s,
like it's
bro. What
waving.
video are they gonna
Yeah,
have?
no, there was a video.
So if they had like a
There's no
picture
video.
of when they're
Find
putting
me
it
the video.
down.
Yeah.
They
I
say
swear I watched the
they
video.
say the thing is wrinkles because it was in the place for like,
That's what I mean. It could
days.
all be
It
like
could-
the angle. Like there's so many other explanations
This could be,
besides
like,
the fact that
every-
it's fake.
Every mystery here can be explained so easily.
Exactly.
that-
Like by
like-
science, like you were saying.
Yeah.
Okay, they shot it on film and slowed down the film instead. You can have as much film as you like to do this. Then they converted the film to be shown on TV. So it's
There
like
is a video.
their technology was just different, like from how they got the film.
This is pre-Pong, by the way.
No, but like he's saying, dude, it could be the camera. It could be the angle that the camera was put at. It could be.
It
like,
could be a drawing.
It could be a drawing. But you know what's crazy
What is
though?
that?
What?
Mars.
Mars? No, people.
Mars bars?
Huh?
They sent rovers.
Yeah,
to
they
Mars.
sent rovers to Mars. But no, Mars
Mars.
itself is just insane.
And apparently, like
There's water.
these,
Yeah,
like
there's
the
water.
Apollo 11 mission was filmed on 30 frames per second. And if it's filmed any slower than that, yeah, you can fake something.
Mm.
But once you get quicker frames per second, you just have more information. It's the
You
picture's
just-
more smooth. You
yeah,
just
yeah.
you know, like
What are photos now? They're like
no
like videos-
frames per
videos
second.
now,
Like
how
my
fast?
GoPro right now, that can shoot in like our phones can shoot in 240 frames per second in slow mo. My GoPro can shoot in like 120 frames per second. That camera, okay, well DSLRs they shoot in like 30.
Yeah.
Average, our phones that's shooting in 24 right
That's
now.
also on 24.
Because it's
Yeah.
that-
okay, but it's pretty smooth. So like,
it's smooth.
yeah.
24 is still smooth. 30 is smoother. Once you get into like 240, 120, you have 2 frames every second. Like you can like watch a slow mo video in like normal pace, but when you put like a 24 frames per second in slow mo, it gets like cut down. And the way that they were like transmitting these signals to was it Houston?
Yeah.
It's hard to fake it. If
And there's so many
That's
other
fair.
explanations
What
that
they
it
say
could
for the
be,
flag?
you know?
What is it?
They
Like
said it's wrinkles.
wrinkles?
What does that mean?
Like it was like
wrinkles
folded
when they
up.
folded up.
It's just like how that
Yeah.
Yeah.
looked.
So like
That's-
if it
no,
was
you know what? That's
wrinkled,
actually-
they put it down and then the camera was facing
That
away
makes sense
where
because they wrapped it around the pole.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
I don't understand how people expect it to look.
That's
I know,
what that's
yeah,
what I
straight.
mean.
No, I mean I expect
Completely
it to look
straight, like
No,
stretched
no,
out.
how-
why would
how-
why would that?
Why would
That's
that
not like
be
the
case?
natural state of the flag.
Yeah, I know. I mean,
But what
here's
is
the
a
thing.
natural
I'd
state of
only
flag?
I
Down,
would only.
drooping.
Yeah, no. Here's the thing, like, if I was to put a flag on the moon and I had it drooping, and like someone else put a flag next to it and it's like really straight.
No, yeah,
you know?
and it's about presentation.
it's-
It's America, dude.
So it's America.
want it to be
Like
straight?
I'd want it to be straight, and
Yeah.
how they would do that is just put metal rods to make it straight.
Right, so like they put it
Like,
down, they have a metal
That's
rod
what
at the
I'm
top.
guessing people were like expecting, and even when you see a flag, it's always like outstretched, right? Like usually it's like you see the flag. Like
Right.
when you think of the American flag, you don't think of one with no wind and it's just like calm.
Yeah.
You think of like I'm proud to be American. Like, you know? So it's like
But like, look at this picture, bro. This is so.
Look, they're touching it.
Who's touching it?
The astronauts
Oh, really?
Whoa.
touching the flag.
yeah, and then
I
like
can-
what else do you expect from a flag, bro?
But do you like? But how? Like, why would they fake it? Aside from the
'Cause
fact
they
that
need-
Because
To
they
win the
wanted
race.
to
Any
look
good
like
reason to
they
fake it.
won.
So you're telling me there's a team of engineers who
Yes.
who just got paid to do nothing? You know
No,
what I mean?
no,
No, they were
no.
looking
no,
for
no,
them.
No.
Like,
What I was trying to say is that they were almost there, but they're like, bro, we need we need to hurry this up. So let's just say like we went there and then like. they
What?
filmed-
Look
they
at this,
filmed
bro.
it before.
This,
They
this
made
is clearly
it.
But
like.
here's the thing,
I'm just saying that's the argument.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Everybody involved to go along with it.
Okay, here it's like.
But like here's the
Yeah.
thing. Yeah, I mean
Nobody-
once
nobody-
gets
look at this
involved,
one.
Everyone can go.
Look
with
at
it.
this
But
one.
like at some point, someone would.
What?
Slip up, yeah.
Yeah.
What about it?
100%.
No, here's the
It's,
thing.
no one's around it, and it's clearly like wait.
That's not weaving. It's just
That's
there's
straight.
no.
Okay,
yeah.
I have another question though. Like, how if they were faking it, why would they make it? Why would they put it on the air if it was waving?
Because they didn't think.
Okay, they're not stupid, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
like,
No,
you know what I
okay.
mean?
Also, something slipped
You
through.
Like
never-
they know about the
You never
moon's
know.
atmosphere.
I know they're not stupid.
They know
I'm not
that
stupid.
Americans would 100% question it. You know what I mean? So
Mm.
why? Like they're not dumb, and they're not just gonna.
This stupid website.
But why
I
haven't they
mean-
like responded?
Because they
I
have
think
better
that
things
They've
to do.
denied it. They've denied the
and
fact
here's
that
the
it's
thing.
fake.
Like your like proposition where they like we're just there, but they need to get it now.
Yeah.
I think we were ahead of.
Yeah.
What was it, Russia?
No,
we were well ahead of them.
Not well.
No.
Or we were
Uh,
ahead enough.
Okay.
We're ahead
Right?
enough. We were
This is
ahead.
assumptions,
But-
but I think we were ahead enough.
But having a little speed boost. that would
Yeah,
help-
but
help
also
the population.
like here's the thing, like Apollo 11
Mhm.
was the mission that landed on the moon. Apollo, I think maybe 8 or at least like maybe 7 or 8 have been orbiting the moon and came back.
Exactly. Yeah.
They knew enough about the moon to where they could send a lander down. So it's not like we're just there. We need this little speed bump to just like we had the information we needed to send a lander. Just send it. So I think
Exactly.
they sent it. They don't need to like
Fair enough.
have a marketing program where they're like, we made it to the moon. But here's the thing. What if we like I don't remember if bro, I keep thinking China for some reason. Like Russia,
Yeah.
like let's say Apollo 11 landed and Russia went like right after. Like let's just say
Yeah.
because they think it's fake and they went and like landed, they don't see an American flag. You know how bad that would look
Oh,
for the country of America?
Yeah, but
Faking
We're not-
a moon
Wait,
landing.
did
But I never
did
said
leave
that
the
they
flag
won,
there?
Hmm?
Did they leave the flag?
They left the flag there and their lander there. Because it's like a stage boost where
Yeah,
they
so
just
it's
land the
like-
capsule back
okay,
up.
yeah,
But
they could have still landed, but then put a flag down and all that. But they just like faked it. I'm just saying.
What?
I'm
Honestly,
confused. How would they?
No,
how
no,
would
Why
no,
would
they-
they go there, land there, and then fake putting the flag down?
No, not fake putting a flag there. I'm saying they faked the broadcast, right?
That's valid.
Okay.
But
and
then why? Why would they fake the?
But like I was saying, because they wanted to show the public that, oh look, we beat them.
And then they went afterwards?
They were already in the process of doing that, obviously. So I'm saying they already. So like, let's say when the USSR went up there, and then they finally, you're saying like if they didn't see the American flag, well, it could have already been up there because they did land, but they wanted to make sure that the public saw we did it first.
If they what?
No, what I'm.
I mean, okay. I kind of see where he's going with it. What I would think is
Maybe I feel like it'd be too much of a risk, honestly. But
what I'm thinking here is that like
No, we're looking at something else.
okay,
yeah.
yeah, go ahead.
But like it's like what I think would have happened in that case is that they faked the moon landing to get like better quality of like what they did there. But like or like here's the thing, like let's just say their moon landing wasn't as cool as they thought
it's
it was.
anticlimactic.
Anticlimactic.
That could be
But
another
it's
thing.
like-
Yeah, that could be another thing. Yeah. So what are we thinking? Yeah or nay?
But that was real.
It's real.
It was
It's
100% real. Like I guarantee you.
Honestly, the flag thing argument that definitely changed my mind. I think it was real. That changed my mind because I was like, no way is waving, but like, a flag could just be rolled up. Like you roll it around the pole, and it's just gonna stay in that form. So
Yeah, I didn't go into this like too deep, so I also changed my mind. Like when I first thought about this, like had a strong opinion. Oh, it was fake,
Yeah.
but only the first time. I never actually like dove into this. Like, I just
same.
Yeah.
same thing with Malaysia, bro. Like I didn't even like dive into.
That's a different thing. We don't even know.
Yeah.
We don't know anything.
That Malaysia thing's
This you can
scary.
Huh?
That's scary.
The
man.
Malaysia
Yeah,
flight?
yeah.
Imagine being related to one of them and just like,
Oh, bro, that's.
dude, you'd be having like panic attacks like 24/7. It's wild.
All right. Well, that wraps up
Yup.
episode 2
Mm-hmm.
of the college drop-ins.
Yep.
With a K.
With a K. Because
Okay.
the C was taken.
Yeah.
Yep.
And we'll see you guys next time.
Yes,
Peace.
sir.
Peace.
Peace.